Let's go. I'm so ready to revisit these characters. I've been ready since the end of the first game, but you know, we had other games, so. Problem with rebuying games? No, but I feel like it would poo-poo on a gifted game from someone, and I don't want to do that. I have no problem rebuying games. I've done it before. But I don't want to poo-poo on a gift. That's more frown equals better. Yeah, obviously, see? You're not being attacked. No, not this time. It's not like trapping monsters. That's the attack on you. This is not. Alright, well, let's get going. I want to make sure the config is fine, even though I have no doubt that it would be. Oh, we're cranking up the domestic display speed. Yeah, crank that up. Volume for now, it seems okay. Let's turn voice up a little bit. BGM a smidge. You can always change this on the fly, but I'm just looking at the bar now and trying to get it about where I like it. I figure that's about good. And the voices, will just let those go. Okay. Cool. Let's game start. Don't have max text display speed. Yeah, I'd rather it be. It's difficult to say what is impossible, for the dream of yesterday is the hope of today, and I couldn't read the rest of it. Also, hey Ark, how's it going? Thanks for the heckin' bread water here. Oh, we got an intro movie too, okay. 13 heckin' months.
Potable_water in here.
How you doing tonight, Ark? Science Adventure Series, Robotics Notes and DaSH, heck yeah. 8/16/2020. Oh geez, this is 2020. This was only 2 years ago. The ferry sails across the great open sea towards its destination, leaving behind a trail of gentle waves along the water surface. Also, unlike I have to actually read this one, so I've got a tea with an extra serving of honey over here for the throat. Yeah. Jeff would be bad. Yeah, for sure. Robotics COVID. Oh no. Yeah, no, it's October, so they're in the middle of things. Yep. The weather is great. There's a white towering thundercloud in the azure sky that seems to stretch all the way to outer space. If that's not a summer sky, I don't know what is. I'm headed for the island closest to outer space in Japan. Tanegashima. Tanegashima, here I come. Talk about a trip down memory lane, right? Super nostalgic. The whole reason I'm on this ferry is so I can indulge in this exact feeling. It takes about 3.5 hours to get to Tanegashima from Kagoshima. If I were to take an express boat, it would only take 90 minutes or so. But that'd be kind of anticlimactic. It's really been a while. Yeah, I had to turn down sound effects a bit. Yeah, that's fair. Hold on. Thankfully, we can do that. Config. Nope, not voice volume. Voice is probably fine. BGM I like. Sound effects, good call. I'll try that. We want the movies high, because I can always adjust things on my side too, but always appreciate the, hey, such and such is a bit loud or a bit quiet. It's really been a while. I feel like the waves are still loud. My quiet mumbling is wiped away by the shuffling waves. I glance over to my side and see a man similarly elbowing against the railing and gazing far into the ocean horizon. I can still turn it down a bit more, but they just might be loud. We'll see, we'll see. He also wears a nostalgic look on his face. I bet it's his first time going back to the island in a while, too. I can't help but feel a kind of camaraderie with the man. Perhaps he's going to see someone like I am. Well, I mean, at least for the quick time being, we can, turn it down a little more. Maybe the waves count as a voice, because I swear that bar ain't moving. Now look up. Where there was once only blue sky and sea, there's now a small shadow. Yeah, I feel like the bar isn't going lower when I'm turning that down. The small black dot gradually grows bigger and bigger, revealing its massive silhouette. Eventually, oh, really? Nishinumote? I don't know what the double O is there. Tanegashima's front door stretches across my peripheral view. I guess it's already that time of the— oh yeah, can we, oh, we already have a few. A city on the north side of Tanegashima. It's flourished as a burg of Tanegashima-shi and is currently filled with many shops. There's a harbor on the west side of the city, which is why it's known as the sea entrance for people visiting the island. I guess we can hit the other ones as we get it, but like, we remember the Robot Research Club, we remember Space Candy, we know what phone droids are, we know what the high school is, and we know what the island is. Nishu no Ote. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how to handle the double O there. Guess it's already that time of year. Normally, the port is only populated by people either arriving or leaving the island. But right now, it's covered in all kinds of colors and festivities. Summer 2020. Something's gonna go down, or at least that's what it feels like. Yeah, see, now I feel like the sound effects aren't too bad. I think it's just the waves. As I step onto dry land, my ears are filled with loud voices. Well, maybe the sound effects are too loud, I don't know. We'll keep tabs on it. Right besides the main port is a launching port for the express boats. Walking along the path, I see a souvenir shop, and beyond it, a large parking lot. Normally, the back end of the parking lot is just a big open park. But right now, it's littered with tents and banners. Do you know what? Maybe I can also move this up a little bit. Oh man. Wow. It's always weird to see pro tag, let alone early in a game. A festival, huh? Anyway, I, for one, need to find someone right now. Pretty sure she said she was going to come meet me here. Ah, there you are. I hear an energetic voice coming from the direction of the express boats. Oh, hey. Being 3D again, too. Yeah, true, yeah. And a female figure that perfectly matches the voice comes cheerfully running over. A handful of other people follow behind her. Oh, is it the full squad, not just her? Oh, man. Man, he looks even taller. Welcome back, Yoshikun Todoshu. It's been a while in the Tanegashima dialect. It supposedly comes from Todushi, which means a long time no see in Japanese. Okay, cool. Long time no see. Not that I've been waiting for you to return or anything, senpai. He's ascended and he's even more soon than he was before. What? Way to just fully encapsulate the soon in just one dialogue box. Oh man, it's great seeing you again, senpai. Not that I've been waiting for you. For him, true. See, she knows. Tsundere Four Eyes is just so thrilled to see his beloved senpai again. A girl who's usually aloof and acerbic soon, but becomes affectionate and dare when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has become more broad recently. Yeah, boy howdy has it. Welcome back, big brother. Oh, the cluster of people walk straight over to me, smiles across their faces. The power of all of the frowns. I'm home. They walk right past me and gather around the boy who is walking behind me. Of course. Obviously they're not here to see me. They've never even met me before. Oh, which is why we're seeing pro tag, because we're not viewing it. Okay. Looks like you've all been well. Kai, did you lose some weight? I realize that the person addressed as Kai is the very same young man I saw on the ship's deck earlier. Okay. Really? I've done nothing but study these days, so I haven't had a lot of exercise. Maybe I actually gained some weight. Is that so? You don't look like it, though. From the looks of it, he must be a student coming home from summer vacation or something like that. Yashio-senpai? What's up? Do you know that guy? He's been staring at us for a while now. No, he just happened to be on the same ferry. Okay. Oh man. They caught me staring. Ah, how rude of me. There's only one person. There's only one lad that wide. Yeah, I need to mind my own business. I wonder where she is. While I'm dwelling on my thoughts, I hear a bright voice call out to me. I'm sorry, I was running a little late. Ah, of course they'd be friends. Like, of course they'd be good friends. I follow the voice and spot a young woman with her long hair tied back into a ponytail. She energetically runs towards me. It's Ota, obviously. No, see, the thing about Ota is he oddly doesn't age. Only his sense of fashion gets older. That's it. His actual body doesn't age. I'm honestly worried Ota may be immortal. Which is a problem. Which is a problem. I'm sorry, I was planning to arrive much earlier. Well, I mean, we know he can be killed because of the first game, but, like, naturally immortal. Lord of the Rings Elven immortal. Lives forever unless killed. Huh? Nice-san? Oh, hey there. Are you here to see Yashio-senpai too, Tenochi-san? No, actually. Oh, I guess Fraubo told Nice-san about Kai's return today. I did no such thing. Maybe it was Irie-tan. I didn't either. Huh? Then who could have... There's no way she could be here to meet someone else. I see. You're supposed to be coming home today too, Kaito-kun. Long time no see. Likewise. I do like how the 3D really lets them have, like, multiple characters on the screen at the same time facing different ways. It does free up, like, different scenes for, like, different character, like, facings. Something that seems simple, but it's harder to do with a sprite-based thing unless you've made the back end of the sprite. I show them without any gene splicing. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. The 3D lets them frame things good. That's it. So you're not here to see Yashio-kun then? Yep. Sorry for the confusion, Kaito-kun. No, it's not a big deal or anything. Then, who is Nice-san here to... Oh, I might as well introduce you all. You follow his Twitter, apparently, from the first game. The young woman says as she grabs my arm and pulls me over. Aw man, new outfit Daru. I've known him since I was a little kid, and I owe a great deal to him. Boy, howdy. This is Itaru Hashida. Oh, I always forget his full name. 2D. Oh, thanks for the introduction. My name is Itaru Hashida, 29 years old, currently looking for a girlfriend. 2D only. A term used to describe the anime gaming world when comparing it to the 3D world we live in. Oh hey! Meet Itaru Hashida. Cool. Oh, well, opening. Sure they won't spoil anything in the opening. They never do. They never have. But, like, this is probably the earliest we get an opening. Even earlier than, like, Steins Gate. Yeah, really fast. Yeah, after Cast Child, we didn't get an OP in Cast Child. I intentionally set the movie volume a bit higher, just because, like, no subtitles or anything. And to rock out to the music, you know, 50-50. But we know Anonymous Code is going to have an Ito opening, which means I could probably find it on YouTube, but I refuse. I will not listen to it before the game comes out. I won't do it. Game's already out, but you know what I mean. In a playable state where I can read it. So that's a big positive. Like, this is good. It's just not Ito. Mr. Pilati. You can tell they're trying to emulate Ito. Oh, I love that he's got the Steins Gate cogs all around him. I dig that. And they flash to his old outfit. Thanks for the throwback game. Thanks. Yeah, no, it has the same vibe. I've just become too big a fan of that one vocalist because she does all of them. But it's still good, for sure. Oh my. I'm gonna have to watch this again later because I'm only paying half attention to it in chat, but I want to see that Daru bit again because that was good. Because, like, we've had him show up in, like, Twitter and references and stuff in other games, but this is the first time he showed up in person. This is the first time we see him since Steins Gate and Zero. So, he used to live in the apartment above Nice-san's father's shop? Yup. I mean, I don't know if he... I guess he did kind of live there, or at least functionally. The young man who rode the ferry with me asked after briefly greeting me. Judging by their interactions earlier, apparently the other youngsters are here to pick him up. He must be pretty popular. Even I can tell as much based on the amiable look he has on his face. Also, it's so weird to be first person from Daru's point of view. Holy crap, that's weird. That's a first too, but still. Daru lives where the net is, yeah. No, I guess not, and he always was there, but I always just assumed that, like, everybody came and went. Like, they only basically talked about Mayuri going home or Ocarina going home. They functionally lived there, but yeah, maybe he was never specifically stated. He's got so many cute girls coming to see him. Normie should just blow up. Internet slang used in the aughts. People who find happiness and fulfillment in the real world. It means normal. Markers of normalcy include having a girlfriend, boyfriend, participating in club and or social activities, going to parties regularly, vacationing overseas, and displaying a lack of interest in 2D anime entertainment. I feel like there's many of these that we've read like 6 times by now. But yeah, like I feel like he definitely has spent plenty of nights there, but I always assumed he actually lived somewhere else. But I don't have a direct quote to point to be like, aha, that's the moment. 29. Yeah, you'd think. Hashira-san? Yeah, no, in theory he should. Huh? Oh, I wasn't actually living there. We used the place as a lab. There it is. Literally a line or two ahead. A lab? Yeah, you know, a laboratory. Wow, that sounds amazing! What kind of awesome experiments were you conducting there? It wasn't anything special. Man casually invents time machine. It says it wasn't anything special. Just an extension of what we were already doing in school, basically. Wasn't anything special. This time it wasn't me asking, but you're right, it's still, we have learned that by now. We just made a bunch of weird stuff, made a lot of noise. I got yelled at Mr. Braun. Who's that? Naisama's father. He ran the Braun Tube Workshop, hence Mr. Braun. Located in Akihabara, Tokyo, a rare workshop even in Japan that handles CRT TVs. It even offers travel services. He's bald, super macho, and really scary when he gets upset. Also led several hit squads of people around Akihabara. Don't worry about it. Naisama's dad is a bald-headed macho man. Oh no, Frau. Oh no. I can't quite see it. My dad gives a lot of people the wrong idea because of how he looks. Yeah, I beg to differ. That being said, he has a huge soft spot for his daughter, so I get how Naisama sees it that way. And you know what? Seeing the two of them now after all these years, I'm starting to think they may just have the ideal father-daughter relationship. They never mistreat each other, and they maintain a healthy and respectful distance from one another. Fathers and daughters all over the world ought to look up to those two. All girls will eventually tell their dads not to wash their clothes together. Such a sad world line should not be allowed to exist. He's already talking about world lines too. But it's pretty amazing that all of you guys who did experiments back then are now... Oh, by the... What? Are now what? Are now what? Are now what? God damn it. Oh, by the way, I deliberately cut Naisama off. It wouldn't be appropriate to mention here what the lab mams are doing right now. Game? Game? Come on. Come on. I'm just a lone traveler here in Tanegashima. Just a visitor from afar. A guest or visitor from far away. According to folklorist Shinobu Orikuchi, in legends and folklore they are also referred to as divine essence or god. Okay. It's too late, Ark. It's already happening. Whoa, Chimibu Oats? Yeah. I'm starting to sound like Ocarine. Oh man. Okay, literally, 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to a mindset exhibited primarily by teenage boys. Also used as a derogatory term to refer to older people who still exhibit this mindset, characterized by an affected attitude of nihilism or cynicism. By the way, even though we've read most of these before and they really haven't changed, I'm still reading all of them on the off chances it's anybody's first time through any of these. I don't know why anybody would watch Robotics Notes DaSH when they haven't watched Robotics Notes Elite, but it just makes more sense to read through them all anyway. We've come this far reading them all, why stop now? Extreme self-centeredness, delusions of power or superiority, and a consuming fear of being treated as a child. The person exhibited these symptoms believes that they are cool, but most observers find them pathetic. Chunibyo, which is often abbreviated Chuni, also refers to the fictional tropes that teenage boys often enjoy, such as ancient conspiracies, superpowers, especially powers sealed in a character's eye or arm, Norse mythology, battles for the fate of the universe, etc. The cosmic Chunibyo case will work with such elements into his own personal backstory. 2010 was the golden age for this behavior. Gonna start with DaSH. Yeah, but we've also read them all the way through. Like, why stop now? So, Naisama, would you mind giving me a rundown on who these fine folk are? They don't seem like co-workers. I mean, technically we work together. If I recall correctly, Naisama turns 21 this year. She's already slightly older than we were when we used to hang out at the lab. She's still very young though. But these guys must be 2 or 3 years younger than Naisama, judging by the subtle innocence left in their faces. Yeah, except Frau. There's nothing left there. That's right, I'm sorry, what am I doing? Let me introduce you. They are all members of the Central Tanegashima High Robot Research Club. Ah, the Robot Research Club, eh? Wait a sec, Robot Research Club? It's been forever lost. The first time she discovered BL. She's gone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do you mean the Tanegashima Robot Research Club? Yes. Have you heard of us? After all those appearances on the news, how couldn't I? I watch you guys in real time in Nia Live too. Nia? A live streaming service offered by the major streaming site Nico Nia Video. Yeah. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Kai? He's from Tokyo and he knows who we are! We might just be celebrities. This on for a long time now. She leveled up. She clearly did. I get it. Calm down a bit, Aki-chan. Oh, okay. Immediately gonna flash back. Last year, the Robot Rebellion incident devastated Tokyo. The incident in November 2019, where the OS of the Reach series robots from the prominent robot service company Robotroy Industry were taken over and robots in the city started to revolt. At one point, it became such a crisis that Tokyo was unable to function as the capital. But it was only the beginning. The entire country of Japan was thrown into a mass confusion by this unprecedented technological disaster. Many of the details of that incident are classified due to broadcast regulations, but I know all too well the dangers it would have posed to the world had it turned out any differently. And the ones who tackled this issue head-on were Tanegashima's High School Robot Research Club members. Their heroic efforts were streamed live on Nia Vid. People nationwide sent them words of adoration and praise. The official name is Nico Nia Video, a video sharing service with a phenomenally high amount of users. Major features that the viewers can comment on the video itself. There are a lot of users in the younger generations, and the music section especially has a unique culture and users. That all went down during the spring of this year. I see, so that's who you guys are. Oh, my name is Kaito Yashio, former member of the Central T Robot Club. Former? I graduated this spring. Oh, gotcha. Kaito-kun graduated this year and is studying to become an astronaut. Of course he is. A person specially trained for traveling into space. Their missions in space include piloting a spacecraft, conducting experiments, assembling structures like international space stations, etc. The required training involves enduring the extreme acceleration of gravity in a centrifugal accelerator, enduring multi-directional shaking and spinning, and conducting activity in a zero-gravity environment. Jobs open only once in a few years, and the available slots are very limited. Those are astronauts. I mean, maybe it's something tied to the name. I don't know. Yeah. Hold on. I'm taking the tea bag out of the tea so it doesn't oversteep. Even though it probably has already, but whatever. I've been on a peach binge for the past few nights. That's why. Oh, so it's literally in the name, or at least hinted at, if not maybe not explicitly stated, but at least hinted. Nice. An astronaut for real? That's pretty awesome. Well, that's the plan. I'm attending a remedial school in the mainland to try to get into college. The word islanders use when they talk about the main islands of Japan. For those from Tanegashima, this is mainly used to refer to Kagoshima. I believe in you, Kaito-kun. I know you'll accomplish your dream. Yashio-kun, wow, Yashio-kun scratches his head awkwardly in response to Naisama's confident remark. I got the full picture now. In other words, after graduating high school, he started going to a remedial school in Kagoshima and is now back visiting his folks. And the other club members are here to welcome him back. Let me introduce the others. This is also a great way, if you did decide to play this one first before the others, for whatever reason. Great intro for, like, new players. Here's the old cast. Here's what they do. Here's what they doing. First off, this is Akiho-chan, the former club president. Hi, my name is Akio Senomiya, former club president. Ojari Mus means welcome in the Tanegashima dialect. A banner featuring this phrase welcomes visitors to the Tanegashima airport. Imagine playing Zero before the first lines. I don't think you could. I mean, that would be a poor idea. You could, I guess, but that would be a very poor decision. It's to be determined if it would be a very poor decision here. What now? Ojarimos in Tanegashima means welcome. Oh, rad. Well, nice to meet you, Akitan. Oh, absolutely. Akitan? You know, it's pretty rare in this day and age for a robotics club to be led by a young lady such as yourself. Well, Aki-chan just loves robots, right? Super cute. You need to. True. Yeah. Of course, robots are the dream of humanity. Oh, just thinking about it gets me pumped up. Didn't mean to hit that. I can feel her overwhelming passion for robots just from hearing those words. She's more boyish than she is girly. Why is girly a thing? Internet slang used in the aughts means girl. Thanks, dictionary. I wouldn't have known that one. That would have been far beyond my feeble mortal brain to comprehend. I'm glad that we have a nice little dictionary to be like, that's what it means. But is her passion genuine? Greetings, are you in a big hurry? No, I'm not in any hurry. No. It's gotta be a Gundam quote, right? It's just gotta... anytime something happens with her and I don't get the reference, I just assume Gundam. Just assuming. We both reach out our right hands and exchange a tight handshake. Yep. Oh, by the way, that was a secret code used in the first Gunbam. The official name is Mobile Jacket Gunbam, a landmark for robot anime. The first series was aired in the late 1970s. Since then, multiple sequels have been made. Yeah. Why don't they reference G Gundam, huh? That's the one I know, huh? Reference G Gundam, come on. Right, well, glad to see you haven't changed at all, Aki-chan. You think so? Yeah. Yep, not Mobile Suit Gundam. Mobile Jacket Gunbam. It's legally distinct. That wasn't really a compliment. Yeah, and this is... Man, I miss this little flute. It's not even a... It's almost like a recorder, right? I just assume it's like a... It's just like a school child on a recorder. Huh? Oh, my name is Juna Daitoku. I currently work for a company called Space Candy. Oh, she's still working for Space Candy? I hope she's enjoying it and not being taken advantage of. Ah, an athletic Pacific Islander type Kitakore. Internet slang used to describe when everything is proceeding as planned, sometimes shortened to Okay. Huh? Tanned girls aren't very high in demand, but that makes them all the more... Yeah, well... At first I was like, wow, you know, Daru's being not very Daru. No, he is. He is. Uncle Daru. Whoops. I accidentally let my heart's voice leak out. So he's gotten better at keeping it on the inside. Also, hey Fear, how's it going? She's a continued Grim gifted sub. Thank you, Grim. Congrats again, Fear. How you doing? Try that one again. That should work, but I don't think it doubles it up. Try it now that one's done reading it. It should work. Should definitely read that out. But also, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Thank you for, thank you Grim, but still, congrats on more gifted subs. Always good times. There we go. Nice to meet you, Jundan. Nice to meet you too. Uncle Daru, you should probably take it a little easier on these kids. I know, don't worry, I am a gentleman after all. A male elegantly refined and well-mannered, used online for people whose taste is perverted, but their actions are elegant, dubbed Gentleman Perv. Yep, that's Daru. At least that's how Daru sees Daru. It's 100% how Daru sees Daru. And what about this smart-looking one over here? Oh, that's the tsundere. My name is Subaru Hidaka. I am the current president of the Robot Club. Ah, he seems rather straight edge. He definitely looks like a bona fide president. Is there a problem? No. Nice to meet you, Hidaka-kun. And... Wait a second. What? Why did you call me that? Huh? Oh, you mean Hidaka-kun? Not a fan? Oh, do you prefer Subaru-kun instead? No, I meant the whole Q... That whole Kyun thing you're adding at the end. You prefer Tan instead, like Subaru-tan? I just want you to address me normally. But I refuse. What? Subaru-kun seems to have frozen up in shock at my blatant refusal. As much of a straight edge as he is, he might be really fun to tease. Oh, you don't even know, Daru. You don't even know. Oh no. The prophesized meeting is now among us. Oh, so this girl over here must be Frau Kojiro, right? How did you... The twin-tailed Goldilocks gasps as soon as my attention is directed at her. The meeting of giants. You're Frau Kojiro, the creator of KB, right? Oh my goodness. I literally tapped a button. Why did it go through stuff? Okay, well, note to self. Hold on. That's supposed to only skip stuff I read anyway. Yeah, red. It's only supposed to skip red. Yeah. I got nothing. Well, here. You're famous for being a prodigious programmer. The fact that Frau Kojiro was a member of the Robot Research Club that saved the planet is a well-known fact in my neck of the woods. Famous? Damn, lol. Her real name is Kono Furugori. How dare you reveal my true name to somebody I only just met? Whatever happened to respecting people's privacy? I must have. R1 must be the force skip, so I'm just gonna full avoid that. But it didn't force skip earlier is the thing, when I accidentally pushed the same button. So that must be the case, though. Is something wrong? Nah. I'm getting a familiar vibe from her. Those judgmental eyes. You must be having your way with me in your head, like an X-rated doujin, or something. That's right, an X-rated doujin. I'm getting a familiar vibe from her. Calm down, Kona-san. Alright, hold on. Yeah, that still says skip mode, not force skip. I'm still gonna not hit shoulder buttons anymore by mistake, but whatever. Oh, hold on. Actually, what are the... Oh, those are the phone triggers. Okay, cool. Those lines, yeah. I knew it. She's from the same planet as me. It seems that way, but it's fine. I'll just... I won't slip anymore. Nice, can I ask you something? Sure, but Uncle Daru, can you please stop calling me that? How come? I was fine with it when I was little, but I'm an adult now. But Naisama is Naisama. I can't think of any other way to address you. Like her just gliding in. Hashidashi is right. Naisama is the one and only Naisama. That's all there is to it. Right? Oh no, they're too powerful together. They're straight up too powerful together. I know what you're saying, but it's still embarrassing. All the more reason why I can't stop. Oh, we also... yeah, we didn't do KB, Kill Ballad, Mobile Fighter Gun Barrel Gun, a Kill Ballad Online, Kill Ballad KB for short. An online FPS, first-person shooter, robot fighting game. Platform is the Phone Droid OS, released in August of 2017. Planning and development was done by Furukojiro Factory, an independent production. They broke the game, yes. In fact, give me more of Naisama blushing as everyone addresses her that way. They're too powerful together. Internet slang using the aughts means give me. Mostly used when asking for videos or pictures. We already have the Frau smirk. On the flip side, ever consider playing the part? Anyway, everyone should start calling Naisama. Calling her Naisama. No, I command you all. But look, if you really insist, then you'll have to stop addressing me the way you do too. Then maybe I'll consider it. Go back? Go back to what? Oh, was it? It was, yeah. Nice. You mean how I call you Uncle Daru? Yep, I'm still young, you know? I prefer Big Brother if you ask me. Oh, gee. Well, I looked... Oh, you can check his phone. Okay, I'll check that in a second. Well, looking up at you, I totes get it. Alright, I wasn't sure if you'd be able to check his phone. Okay, so you can still... Age 18, Central Tanegashima High, Information Processing Course, Year 3, Class 1. Born 11/9/1998, 21, blood type A, lives in Nakanoshima, Minamitane-cho, Kagumi-kun. That's... yep. Researcher Development Headquarters, Unexplored, R&D, Center Research. I don't know if we'll have anything up. The Harbor Waiting Room, 9 AM to 5:30 PM. No, it's all gone. Twippo, hell yeah. Barrel tighter, of course. Well, time to head to the tropical islands. Sucks I don't be able to see my wife and daughter. Should have gave a goodbye kiss or two. You didn't? Be tighter. Have a nice trip. Take care. Yuluku? I wonder who this could be. A vacation, take care! I don't know who that is off the top of my head, but that's I mean, if it wasn't for the icon, I'd say it could be Luca. I mean, it's gotta be, but that's not a very Luca... I guess it is. No, it's gotta be. Yeah, no, it's gotta be. We know that one. Been a while since we had a meaningful talk at the Institute. Things were sluggish after the solar disturbance, but it's finally looking like everything's getting better. Yeah, we know that one. At the skull. Oh yeah! It's always got the hairpin. Yeah, I had forgotten that actually. My name is Hoyoin Kyoma, as in the phoenix, and within it, rising with the crimson truth. It's a bot. He made a bot to just spout Chuny things. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Daru made the actual bot. All he did is just ramble off the lines it's gotta say occasionally. Yes! Aww. Oh man, good. Going by yourself, kinda suspicious, Nyan. I'm so happy that they're here, even if only on Twitter. I'm so happy. In a sexy way. The real Okabe is not only too good for Twitter, is too powerful for Twitter and would break it. As in you are planning something, Nyan. Oh man, it's good to have Paris back too. The Olympics and the Expo, Tokyo's twin pros and cons. Why did they do them in the same year to begin with? I guess the Expo being cancelled ended up being a good thing? Think about it, doing it the same year as the Olympics is dumb. There'd be a high chance of them both flopping. The Olympics were a success because the Expo was cancelled. Do you think the Olympics were a success? Then you've probably gone mad. She's right. The world absolutely needs more Ferris. It's already a well-known thing. When we play My Darling's Embrace, I'm going the Ferris route. Hard stop. It's just that's how it's happening. This one, both obviously chronologically, but like specifically like game development wise, came after Zero, so it could. It could. But yeah, I hope so too. That would be good. How many taxes have they sucked from us citizens? And what percentage of the citizens voted yes? I saw on the news once that it wasn't even 40%. While Tokyo is groggy from the solar disturbance and the terrorist attack, they forced the Olympics. Of course, us citizens are going to be all over it. More tourists come because of it, right? Isn't that enough to say it was good? I heard some tourists slept in the street because they couldn't find a place, but obviously that was going to happen. So many people came even after the solar disturbance and terrorist attack. The city as a whole was revived to cancel the expo, or relieved to cancel the expo. So what? Kimijima, Miss Senomiya, and XK saved Tokyo? Lol. No, not even funny. Am I the only one who thinks Shinagawa and the Toyoshu venues didn't need to be cancelled? At this point, they should just rebuild Tokyo as a whole, like that so-called Project Babylon and the Tokyo Bay, and you know the rest. Just live knowing the space elevator was an illusion. They should have done a giant robot war demonstration instead of just cancelling because the Odaiba venue was destroyed. It was the last chance to get Japan back to its status as a robot country. Yeah, who cares if the entire venue was destroyed? They should have just done it somewhere else. That kind of crazy go with the flow is too much for Japan. All the robots displayed in Odaiba in a battle royale would be lit, but there wasn't a robot that could beat the Sumeragi at the venue though. They did that in the Tanegashima, or a super real one. Alright, I'm glad I checked Twitter. Oh, he's got a... my current location. Hey, trophy. Okay, cool. Glad I checked that. Taku's not on Twitter yet. Praise be. Hey, Kai, is it just me or are those two a lot of like, I'm glad everyone else realizes it too? I was just thinking the same thing. They're clearly too strong together. Fine then, let's just keep things the way they are. Naisama sighs as she forfeits. In other words, she'd rather be called Naisama than call me Big Brother. What's up with that? I mean, I guess it's a win for me, but I suppose it does sort of sound like some kind of weird roleplay when I address a young lady like this. And unfortunately, I don't like doing things others find displeasure in. Okay, fine. I'll call you Naitan from now on. Is that okay? Then I'll call you Hashida-san from now on. I guess we have a deal. Very well, Big Brother. I dared to dream big. Anyway, Naitan, could you introduce me to that girlie over there? There's a young girl standing just a step outside the rest of the group. Oh, that's Airi-chan. Naitan circles around from behind the young girl, who almost seems to be hiding from me, places her hands on her shoulders, and gives her a quick shove forward. I'm Airi Yukifune. Nice to meet you. Are you a member of the Robot Club too? I wonder if she's got a tag. Hold on. Airi-o. Yeah? Lives in long address. That's it. Okay, cool. To know the weather? Obviously we do. Are you a member of the Robot Club too, Airi-tan? You hardly look like a high schooler. No, she's only 14 and not an official member, but let's just say she's still part of the crew. Oh, Daru. Oh, 14. Huh? Is there something wrong? Oh, no, nothing at all. Daru. Are you here to see the festival, Hashida-san? Juntan asked me meekly. Seems like she has a rather shy personality, despite how much she stands out with her complexion. Festival? Oh, now that she mentions it, I suppose there is a giant banner. Even Ivy gets the weather report interest too. That would be cool. Tanegashima Gun Festival. Festival held every summer in Nisho no Omote to celebrate the introduction of guns to Japan. It is the city's major event, featuring matchlock gun demonstrations by 3 groups, including 2 from the sister cities. It also features floats, parades, entertainment shows, and stages with special guests for the festival. At the end, the festival is closed with a grandiose fireworks display. That definitely explains why this ordinary port is so hustling and bustling today. Huh? You're not? Most people that come here at this time of the year are here for the gun festival, so I just assumed that was the case for you. Oh, no. You're exactly right. I'm here for the gun festival. I've always been interested in Teppo Danrai. The Teppo Danrai said that in 1952, guns were first introduced by a missionary on a Chinese ship that arrived in Mainohama, Tanegashima. Tokitaka Tanegashima, the leader of Tanegashima at the time, I'm so bad at Japanese words, I'm sorry, bought the firearms and became a pioneer of gun manufacturing in Japan. The introduction of firearms has majorly changed the way of war. Yeah, boy. Let's just leave it at that for now. I never knew you were such a history buff, Hashida-san. Of course, I may not look it, but I'm well versed in the Sengoku era. I love Kenshin-tan. Kenshin-tan? Oh, did I utterly butcher? That's fine. 1952. Don't worry about it. It's already too far gone. It's 1952. It's 1952. Isn't that an eroge? 18-plus Bishoujo games that were popular from the late 1980s to the early 2010s. Have they fallen off in popularity? Featured mainly on the PC. Even though it's called a game, you mostly just read text on screen. While at its peak, over 1,000 titles were released and anime was made based off the games. Nowadays, PhoneDroid's popularity has made the market die down and moved to creating apps instead. Who wants to make video games or visual novels for systems when you can make a gacha game instead? Half the initial cost, infinite profit. It looks like this year's gun festival is on another level too. Let's look these two now. That's fair. Really? Look closely over there. Naitan points to the banner from earlier. I squint my eyes at it and take a good long look. And when I do, I realize that the banner doesn't just say Tanegashima Gun Festival. Another word has been added in rather artistically. The Tanegashima Wazaika Gun Festival? Ah, yeah, that's us. There's the park. Excuse me. Oh, there's what's left. Man, it's seen better days, but like, you know, it worked. As soon as I enter the festival grounds, a giant robot fills my vision. It's not exactly thin or cool like Gundam. In fact, it's kind of malformed and ugly. Even then, I can tell it's a robot at first glance. Could this be? Oh yes, that's Gun Build 1. Short for Gunbarrel Prototype Model 1, designed by Misaki Senomiya. It stands at about 12 meters high and uses 6 servo motor units. Only its legs can move, the arms do not function. Walking is its significant and sole function. The cockpit is located in the chest area, along with a diesel engine, used by trucks, generator, battery, etc. Its model is based off Gunbarrel, and though they tried to match the original anime design, after realizing it was impossible, it was adjusted to a more realistic design. Due to moving away from the original design, the lower half is unusually thick. In February of 2020, major modifications were made, such as adding pile bunkers to the decorative arms and upgrading the motors for better movement. Due to the changes, its name was updated as Super Gun Build 1. Cool. They haven't had a ton of time even if they wanted to. Like, it was still earlier this year, and it's been, like, summer. But yeah, I feel like you gotta leave the battle scars. I feel like the battle scars are part of it. Gun Build 1. The very same robot that brought an end to the incident just 6 months ago. These youngsters from the Robot Club piloted this robot and literally saved the world. Upon closer inspection, I can clearly see the battle damage. Yeah, closer inspection, not first glance, left on Gun Build 1. But still. I can't believe a bunch of high school kids built this thing. I can't believe a bunch of high school kids built time travel, so you know science adventure just works that way. It's fine. What's wrong, Hashida-san? Nah, what is this feeling? This odd, uneasy feeling that fills my chest upon realizing that such young kids managed to build a robot like this. I can't let myself fall behind. Is this what jealousy feels like? You built time travel! So I bet this is the center of the festival, huh? Yes, this will be the main arena for the gun festival. You can fire match-lock guns and hold replicas of real guns too. A gun which is loaded by filling the muzzle with a bullet and gunpowder. It fires bullets by lighting a fuse. In 1943, it was introduced to the Portuguese, who landed in Tanegashima. Near the end of the Sengoku period, they drastically spread until Japan became the world's largest gun-possessing country at the time. High school kids became psychics and serial killers. Yeah, I know, right? It's crazy. It's funny that, like, there's this overlap between Steins and Robotics, but, like, Chaos is kind of its own thing. Like, we had the music, we had the... we had that one music from Chaos Child show up in Robotics notes, but, like, for the most part, like, those characters... I mean, I guess we got to see, Taku 1's, Twippo. Yeah, it gave us terror, but, like, it didn't have, like, a straight-up, here's a character from Steins Gate, older. Now here's Daru, also older, new outfit. Like, there's definitely a more direct connection between these two, which is fine. It would be hard to have a more direct Chaos connection without, like, without straight-up being more depressing, so, yeah. And it's also new Daru and Kusu. Yeah. Like, never, like, showed up, but you're right, like, and went to the same school as Krisu, so there was still, like, some connections, but I would argue still much later than the Steins Robotics connections. But still there, you're right. Huh? Been hiding, and Taku 2 is in prison. Yeah. This is a special stage. We're scheduled to hold various events and performances here, like pageants and idol performances. Short for beauty pageant, an event where single ladies compete using their beauty. The judges decide the most beautiful women for the applicants based on their looks. Yep, I do like the flag of just like the Japanese flag with just some matchlock pistols. You know? Or rifles, I guess, not pistols. Matchlock guns. They're too far gone for that. Yeah. If they ever decide to localize the dating sims for Chaos, I'll play them. I'm not gonna seek them out unless they get localized, though. Like if they get localized and I can buy them translated on the PSN, cool. But like, I'm not gonna go find like versions of it that are fan translated. I don't care enough. And then led to the parking lot and guided to the front of the giant tent set up there. Or I'm then. We gotta pick up the pace or we won't make it in time for the show. Excuse me, please check the speaker positions. This is the Battle Robot stage. Some really blistering battles between robots are scheduled to take place here. I wonder... See, now that I know this is here, I have to keep checking it. Okay. But also... Aha! Space candy! Delivering you the freshness of space! That's such a stupid line. They must have mentioned that in the first game too, but it's still just so aggressively stupid. Well, this way to the Battle Robots venue, 8/31/2020. Contact Nisho no Omate Economic Tourism Department. The freshness of space. Born 8/10/2001, 19, blood type O, lives in the address, works at Space Candy Co. Limited. I like the... oh, is that like... It looks like a butterfly, but I think that's just like a tie. Like, I think it's something tied on the back. Ooh. Oh, we moving all over. We moving all over now. Pro tip, oh man. I'm sure we'll be getting some pro tips at some point. I have no doubt. Yeah, you can see the black straps from her vest going around the back. It looks like a butterfly pin, but it's just the straps from that. And this is the food court, aka the best part of any festival. Whoa. This place is normally an ordinary road, but for the festival we're opening it up to pedestrians and placing shops all along the street. Right. Nope, not found. I'm sure there's going to be a trophy for this, so like I gotta check them. Tamashima Wakasaki Gun Festival. Okay, so just sign for the festival. Oh man, I don't know if we will, if we're going to be Daru, but I hope so somehow, because Kai parent tweets were top tier. Dad goes on this long philosophical thing of what it means to be a man. Mom's like, can you bring back some pasta? He's like, I'd love to, my dear, beautiful wife. I can do this for you. Those tweets were great. You can try lots of local Tanegashima delicacies here. Wow, they're legit going all out this year. It's all thanks to the cooperation of the shop owners from the shopping district. Oh, moving again. Jeez, we're bouncing around. Okay. That was a protag. Not just. Yeah, no, I didn't even know. Like, I knew he was. Oops. Like, they show him in the icon, so I knew he was in the game, but, like, they didn't show him, like, I didn't know. That's cool. Tell me you've arranged for the tables and chairs already. Things should be okay. What do you mean, should be? You better make sure that's the case. Alright, hold on. Anything new in the tent? Nope. Alright. We're going to all these new areas, and I gotta check. Yeah, no, same. And maybe it will be. Maybe they'll bounce back and forth, but... And this is the Robot Workshop. We plan to invite kids here to learn about robots and even build simple ones. Smart. Wow. All the way back to the park? Alright. I get it now. After being guided through the festival grounds, I finally have the full picture. So, instead of doing the usual annual festival, Tanegashima's decided to fuse it with a festival celebrating robotics. Yep, hence the name, Wazaika Gun Festival. In Tanegashima, Wazaika apparently means super. This is the year that our little old Tanegashima shared the spotlight with the greatness that is robots, after all. And so Space Candy, headquartered in Tanegashima, suggested we should make this festival bigger in scale. Oh, I'm getting pumped! When are you not? I see. So during the festival, there will be people from all over the country visiting the island. That might just work out perfectly for me. Besides, festival vibes like these get my energy up too. I'm on Tanegashima, a tropical island in the south. Given the summer sunshine and the festive vibes, I'm feeling more liberated than ever. I may just have my midsummer adventure. The French... Oh, aventure. Sorry. The French word for adventure. When used in Japanese, it's mainly used for temporal love at some faraway location. Ah. Wait, so you're not actually here for the festival then? He keeps saying he's not. Wish I didn't have a cough, that would be great. What now? I mean, you seem... What? What are you talking about? Of course I know about the festival. Oh, I can't wait for the robot collab! Yikes. Things will get sticky if they find out about my true objective. I need to keep things as peaceful and on the DL as possible. And hey, I'm not lying when I say the festival seems like fun. So does that mean you came back for the gun festival too, Yashio-kun? I sort of expected it, but you're legit gonna call me that, huh? Is that a problem? If I said it was, would you change it? No. In that case, it'll be a waste of my time to complain. It's fine. That's a good boy. I'm not specifically here for the festival. Summer classes are over, so I figured I'd come back to see everyone. Everyone is now Kyun. Doesn't matter how well they feel about it. Come on, you had to be at least a little curious. No, not really. Naitan, what do you mean by that? This year's festival is a robot collaboration, so the Central T Robot Club is providing backup support. I'm so glad they started shortening it slightly. Central T is... I can work with this, thank you. Ah, I see. I guess Yashio-kun is rather shy. But still, it really does seem like the entirety of Nisho no Omote is in festival mode. I've never been to a normal gun festival, but a festival of this scale is something magical. And of course, what draws my eyes the most are all the things related to robots. There are tons of guide robots set up around the festival hall. I saw a bunch of cooking robots at the food court, robot clinics here and there, and even spaces where you can communicate with robots. A store that mainly repairs hobby robots and life-size robots, located in Minamitanecho. It's owned and operated by Tetsuharu Fujita, Juna's grandfather. Due to its western appearance clashing with the surrounding area, it's not particularly liked by the locals. Talking to the owner requires shouting over the heavy rock music, which blasts through the store. You'd be forgiven for thinking that the robot stuff was just piggybacking off the gun festival, but I think the reality is probably the opposite. And it looks like the main attraction will change depending on the day, so I won't get bored here for a while. So, Jun-chan, tell me, how are the preparations coming along? Is everything running smoothly? Jun-tan's expression obviously darkens in response to Yoshio-kyun's inquiry. I wonder if she has more concerns. Wow, both the Kyuns together. Yoshio-senpai, I hate to do this after you just got home, but will you come with me for a second? And away. Space Candy HQ. We're taken to a rather large building, at least by Tanegashima standards. Space Candy. So this is the company they planned the festival this year. Why did I follow them, you ask? I suppose I'm just going with the flow. Don't question it. Just following. Ah, it's our friend. I followed Jun-tan into a room and find a middle-aged man with a good physique. Ah, Juna-chan, and the Robot Club is all here. How the festival preparations coming along? This year's festival is the biggest it's ever been. We'll have to do our best not to fall too far behind the Olympics. A global sports event held every 4 years. It was inspired by the Festival of Olympia, held in ancient Greece. Currently, the Summer Olympics and Winter Olympics are held alternately every 2 years, but until 1992 they were held in the same year. It's all about impact! Impact, I tell you! Yep. Thanks, you perverted parrot. Man, how does she keep working here? Well, about that, Mr. President. I'm guessing this oddly energetic and eccentric man is the president of Space Candy. What's the matter? Quite frankly, things aren't going according to plan. Subaru takes over while Jun-tan struggles to find the right words. The festival size is the root of the problem. We just don't have enough time to prepare for something this big. The robot collaboration was decided on only a month ago, and this fireworks show tonight? This is just too much. Fireworks? Yeah. She's also probably too shy to quit. Huh? Oops. I'm just a traveler. I intended to quietly mind my own business in the corner, but I ended up speaking up anyway. And you are? Ah, he's an old friend who looked after me in the past. Oh, hi, my name is... Yep, that's my name. Yep. No, I mean, my name is Itaru Hashida. I'm here to see the gun festival. Oh, so are you from Tokyo? Well, well, it must have been quite a journey for you. That's all you can say, let's be honest. No, but seriously, what is up with this parakeet? How has it not died yet? What's this fireworks show all about? Well, it's where you take these bits of, like, gunpowder and colors and you shoot them up in the sky where they explode in a very pretty display. Ah, they're launching fireworks here tonight. Think of it as a show of prayer for the festival's success. It's like a kickoff rally. A kickoff rally? Yes, like a pregame. The gun phase starts tomorrow, after all. Huh? Tomorrow? And what do you mean by gun phase? The festival split into 2 phases. For about a week starting tomorrow is the gun phase, and the latter half is the robot phase. So that means the festival lasts for about 2 weeks. That long? Fun things should last a long time. Okay, got it. Judging by the chaos going on at the festival grounds, I figured the festival's still a ways off. Guess I was wrong. No wonder Jun-tan was looking all gloomy back there. Plus, there's the fireworks show tonight. I totally get why they're worried about things not being totally ready yet. Excuse me. I love Frau's just standard default, just like, what am I even doing here? In any case, there are people like Hashida-san who are visiting from afar to be here. We can't give up now. That's true, but I'm not actually here for the festival, but oh well. We must pull through at all costs. Space Candy is so black and evil, lol. Internet slang meaning laugh out loud, similar to Rawful. No, that's LOL. A company that ignores labor laws, forces overtime with no pay, doesn't allow days off for vacations, and pays low wages. Ah, so America! Got it! Just America. Just America. There are different types, including disposable type, where they force long work hours and unpaid overtime, selection type, where shortly after mass hiring they select a few the company wants to keep and forces the rest to quit, and the disorderly type that ignores Pawahara complaints and forces resignations. Or you could have all three at the same time. They're even willing to get flamed on Twippo. Internet slam. A situation or a condition when someone or something is uncontrollably slandered and criticized. The name of a mini blog app. You can write tweets, which are limited to 140 letters. Other users' tweets will show up in your timeline if you're following them. You can chat on Twippo as well. Speaking of, any more twips? No? No? Oh, we didn't get Kaito. Tab A, 19 years old, 5520, 2001. Alright, cool. That would be the real festival. But Mr. Candy's right. Mr. Candy? Yashio-kun, who had been silently listening to in the background, finally intervenes. Hmm? Oh, it's you, Kaito-kun. I didn't know you were back. Yeah, just got in earlier today. How are your studies going? Do you think you can get into the school you wanted next year? Well, I'm doing my best to do just that. Anyway, about the festival. Not gonna... Ever so... I'll leave the voice up. I feel like we can knock it down a smidge, though. There we go. We'll see. Yashio-kun faces the Robot Club. He's right. Now that everything is public and expectations are high, we can't afford to delay the show. We say that, but we just don't have enough hands. The only people who can make anything happen at this point would be me and Daitoku-senpai. Huh? Why only those two? If only Furuguri was any use. Furuguri? If you'll agree to a nude photo shoot, I'll consider helping. 4 Eyes. Oh, jeez. Oh. Oh, okay. Like hell! There's the answer. Anyhow, if you guys can't do it, I can't issue any support funds to the Robot Club. Of course. Yeah, of course. No way. We have a small head count to begin with. The Robot Club will... I see what's going on here. So it was this Mr. Candy guy's idea to add a robot theme to this year's gun festival. At the same time, he's also sponsoring the Central T Robot Club. And now that the robot stuff is at the forefront of the festival, he employed the Robot Club members to prepare for the show, but obviously they're understaffed and don't have much time. Talk about a sticky situation. All I can do is program. You might as well get Yashio-senpai to help out. We can't do that. Kai needs to study. We can't force him into this. Wait. Really? We just had Akiho say we can't force Kai into something. No, I lied. They've been replaced with pod people. Everyone's totally different. Who even are these people? I don't recognize a single... What's happened? I don't mind. Kai? Now let me guess, you only help out if someone beats you at Kill Ballad, right? Good guess, Subaru-kun. But actually, I'll do it for free this time. And now he's not making people beat him at a fighting game to help? Holy crap. 6 months is a lot of time. You too, Ari-chan? I'd like to think I've matured a little, you know? Sorry. Anyway, no conditions. I don't want the Robot Club to go away either. It was Aki-chan that started it, but this club means a lot to me too. Character growth, yep. Character growth. But I'm just one person. What's that gonna solve? Well... Juntan and Subaru-kun look at each other. The answer is quite clear. It can't be any random person. We need someone with at least a basic knowledge of robots. It wouldn't be easy to find someone that fits that description. I have someone in mind. Are you gonna help us, Nai-san? No, I have work. I have a job. Of course. Starting to get a bad feeling about this. Oh boy, howdy should you. But this person is probably much more qualified than I am. Don't tell me. Do you mean... Yes, he's standing right here. Hashida-san, of course. I knew it. But, hey, Nighttime, why do I gotta... I need to avoid taking on extra work as much as possible. You're into robots and stuff, aren't you, Hashida-san? I wonder if she knows why he's actually here. She must, because he cut her off earlier. Oh, is that so? No, the robots I'm interested in are maid robots and that sort of stuff. I'm not really into the big ones. Give me cat ears while you're at it. Exactly! I have faith that Oriental industry will come through for us. With a peeing function too. Yes, I get it. Bro. To be fair, what did we expect? I have no clue what they're talking about, but even if he does like robots, that doesn't mean helping out is going to be easy for him. Yes, that's exactly right. I'm on a mission. I don't have the time to be meddling in other folks' business. Don't worry, he'll be of great help to you. Hello? I turn around to see a man standing there with a gloomy expression on his face. Not a face I expected to see at all. Hello? That's... Sawada-kun. Hashida-san, long time no see. Didn't expect to see you on this island. Same to you, Sawada-kun. What are you doing here? I was injured during the incident, so I've been recuperating here, as well as cleaning up the aftermath. Okay, well, he survived. He's cleaning up stuff and having a tropical vacation while he's at it. If I recall correctly, the incident centered around the public relations lady at his company, Exoskeleton Company. Exoskeleton Development Co. Limited is the company that invented and sold power-assisted suits and exoskeleton upgrade, HUG. However, in the late 2010s, they jumped on the robot boom and grew to become a global company. Now they produce not just for welfare purposes, but also provide for the military, security forces, and other fields where HUGs can be used. In 2018, it was ranked the #1 place that college students in Japan want to work. In 2019, it was discovered that there was a major defect in HUG. Understatement. Slight. Also due to terrorist attacks that occurred on the Tokyo Expo and Tanegashima being committed by an exoskeleton employee, the company was lambasted and trust was lost in their products. However, after a police investigation, it was confirmed that the person responsible for the attacks was in a mentally unstable state. Currently, no legal action has been brought against the company. Huh. Okay. By the way, Exoskeleton Company first began developing power-assisted suits for welfare services. They've now expanded into military technology and are now one of the major companies in the robot production industry. Yeah, we know, we read the file. As for why I'm acquainted with the testing division chief of such a company, well, let's just say we met in Tokyo, and it's a long story. I am curious about that story also. Wrong button. Aha! Geotag Maniac! Oh, it's only the start. It's only the start. Born 7/15/1990. Age 30. I am older than him. Oh. Oh. Okay. Blood type A. Oh, it hurts. Tanegashima, yep, the festival. He's only 3 years older than Daru at this point, too. But also, no, hold on. There's also, it doesn't seem like enough time's passed, but I do want to keep an eye on it in case, I don't want to miss anything from, like, the squad. The C tab, whatever, but I don't want to miss any of the A tab. Do you two know each other? That'd be an understatement. He is Mr. Whoa, time out, time out! Can we keep my alias a secret here, please? A secret, huh? There's no reason to out me. Well, Mr. He clearly says DaSH. Itaro Hashida. If you insist, Hashida-san. Is something wrong? No, Hashida-san helped me out a lot in the past. Of course, he has ample knowledge about robots too. I bet you if they used his nickname, Frau would know him. I bet you they know each other, but not by the full name. Oh wow, that's unexpected. In that case, we would greatly appreciate your support. Yeah, but... By the way, have you already decided where you're going to be staying? No, I figured I'd just grab a hotel room after I got here. Yeah, I'm assuming him reading Twitter isn't canon. I'm just running on that assumption, but I don't know. Otherwise, you're right, he could totally remember too. Huh? Are you serious? The hotels here are all booked for the festival. For real? Whoops. Didn't think I'd be dealing with a festival, so I didn't plan on this. The weather's nice enough to sleep outdoors, but at this age, it's a hard ask. Yeah, no, even having to sleep on the hotel room floor at conventions with a blanket between, like, carpeted floor with a blanket under a sleeping bag, it still kills my back. So, like, I feel that. I couldn't imagine, like, actual hard ground. So anyway, I can stay in your bedroom, Naitan? I feel like I have to use the same laugh for him as I do for Frau, right? Sure, if you receive permission from my dad. Oh, nope, impossible. I'm sorry, that was a joke. If I did that, my life would be over. He would actually Hulk jump from Akihabara to the island in one leap, land on Daru, punch his head into the ground, spit on him, and jump back in one more leap. No, wave to his daughter, then jump back. Then how about this? Why don't we arrange for a place for you to stay in exchange for you helping us prepare for the festival? Doesn't sound like a bad deal. Plus, now that I think about it, this is my opportunity to hit on young Daru, who fully admits to only being interested in 2D, is married with a child right now, and keeps thinking about hitting on young girls. All four of these things are true, and all four of these things are Daru. Let's be honest, he's not actually going to. But he simultaneously swears he's only interested in 2D, has a wife and child, and says he's going to hit on real girls. Daru, in a nutshell. Shucks, I really don't have a lot of time on my hands, but if you need me that badly, I'll help you. This is Daru right here. Also, A7th, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. The wife that can kill him. I mean, it's not like Daru's a physically tough person. Unfortunately, 7th, it's already on cooldown. You'll have to wait a few minutes. It wasn't too long ago, but it is on cooldown. It's got to be off soon. It wasn't too far back. Really? But no heavy lifting. All I can do is give you advice and whatnot. That's more than enough. Are you all okay with that? Everyone looks over at Subaru-kun, implying that the final decision rests with the current club president. Well, if you say so, Tenochi-san. Subaru-kun nods in response to the gazes pointed at him. Oh, there you go. That's everything we're responsible for. Do you know what? Never hurts to save, especially when we don't have a save. There you go. Festival Phase 1. Starship video the other day. Ooh, nice. I'm legitimately excited. I don't know whether that's going to be a I stream it all type of game or I play in my own time type of game, but I'm excited. I hope its platinum is less evil than the one I was playing before. Till the end of time? No, that was 3. What was the Last Hope? It's the Last Hope 4? Yeah. The platinum for that one is stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Hold on, I think I've mentioned this before. I don't want to give a false number here. Hold on. Instant profiles. No, the Last Hope is so stupid. Okay, so this is the official, not official, but this is the like widely used trophy guide on the PSN trophy website. Difficulty 5 out of 10. Playthroughs required 5. Average time required 500 hours. It's a lengthy JRPG that requires a minimum of 5 playthroughs and 500 hours for the platinum. It's stupid. It's stupid. That's stupid. That's just... That's too much. It's well known to be just one of the, like, longest, grindiest ones without, like, multiplayer trophies. It's just stupid. That's everything we're responsible for. We return to the festival grounds, and after receiving a quick briefing from Subaru-kun, I finally have a grasp of the big picture and what needs to be done. Like, I've loved plenty of games that I haven't played through 5 times before. But, like, you have to do them in specific ways. Like, one of the times you have to go through with just one character, because you have to get all of his titles that you get for, like, getting kills with him on every single creature. Like, it's bananas. It's bananas. It's so bad. So I hope it's slightly less evil. Like I heard earlier, the first half of the festival that starts tonight is the gun phase. And after about a week, the robot phase will go into full throttle. The members of the Robot Club all have assigned roles during the robot phase. The activities will mainly center around the current club members, me and Furugori, the Space Candy employee, Daitoku-senpai. I never agreed to this. Oh, you're here. It's too late. This is an order from the president. But Nope. I can't handle no agent. That's OP. Internet slang used in the aughts means overpowered, used when you realize there's nothing you can do to overcome the situation. Absolutely not. You should enter, Four Eyes. It's not happening. And let me be clear, I don't want to do this either. From what I heard, the Robot Club is running the following events. Also, there was at least some time skip. I keep checking Twippo. Alright. Excuse me. Backstage. Do not lean against. Okay. Presenter waiting room, authorized personnel only, no others permitted. First, Battle Robots. As the name suggests, it's a competition where they pit hobby robots against each other to see which one is the strongest. 30cm robots released in the 2000s mainly refers to robots that walk with 2 feet and are able to be remotely operated. In later half of the 2010s, it became extremely popular due to the DIY models being released for cheap. At the same time, PCs became wildly spread, which allowed for robots to be easily programmed. This is one of the main attractions of the festival, so Juntan from Space Candy is handling this one. Next, Frautan, who's been complaining this entire time, seems to be responsible. She's been compiling the entire time. That's why she looks zoned out, because she's just, her code is compiling. Whenever she's not talking, that's what's happening. Who's complaining the entire time, seems to be responsible for the Yomejo contest. It's basically a beauty pageant. Frau is responsible for the beauty pageant. There's no way this could go wrong. There's no way this could go wrong. FYI, apparently Yomejo is Tanagashima dialect for young and pretty girlies. No way that could go wrong. Finally, Subaru-kun is headed up the Robot Lecture, a robotics workshop that teaches kids about robots. There are other small side events like the Guts contest, the local food contest, and persistence contest, but the above mentioned ones are the main 3. The Robot Club members are involved in setting up each of them. Oh, crud. Hey, Nakita-kun, we should probably... Huh? You're right, look at the time. I'm sorry, but we have another meeting to attend, so excuse us. I know you both must be tired, Yashio-senpai and Hashida-san. Oh, but please come to the fireworks if you can. It's actually going to be pretty cool. I mean, fireworks are fun. Then I'll excuse myself as well. I like to think she doesn't actually go anywhere, she just turns her back to you and just stands there in the middle of the path. You're coming with us, Furugori. But I'm so exhausted, I'm about to die. Come on. Kidnapper, stranger danger, help me, I'm being taken against my will. Don't say stuff like that out loud. Ah, Frau, the active Robot Club members make their exit, leaving behind only Furuguri's disturbing words. The other ones left are... By the way, you're not going with them, Akitan and Ahiritan? I'm not a member of the Robot Club, so... Oh, right, you're still in junior high. Well, yes. Is that not supposed to go there? I wonder... did I check her tag already? I did, yeah, okay. Is there something else going on? Yeah, there's layers here. Don't worry, it's fine. So what about you, Akitan? She was all fired up earlier, so I assumed she was heavily involved, but from what I had heard earlier, that doesn't seem to be the case. I have to go to work. Work? Gotta love coma, children. Yep, I've been helping out at a new local cuisine restaurant that just opened this spring. Isn't the restaurant you're working at also a vendor at the food court? Ah, it's a robot festival for crying out loud. I want to work with everyone too. Aww. But I can't just take off while everyone else is busy for the festival. Welcome to Adult. Enjoy your stay. True that. Ugh. Back in school, I could throw studying to the side and do whatever I wanted. I'm not sure if I commend that. Well, it's not like I have any right to judge someone's school life. I see, you've grown up, Aki-chan. Jeez, what's that supposed to mean, Kai? Does he wear a hat just so she has a harder time to ruffle his hair? Is that why he wears a hat now? I mean, you're actually letting your juniors take the lead on things now instead of running off all by yourself. Well, in the past you'd stick your nose into everything. He's got armor. What do we got here? Let's see. That's pretty cool. I really don't have any room for any more bigger figures, but that's cool looking. Yeah, I dig the look of it. It looks really cool. Oh, they're making so many cool like statues. Are you making fun of me? No, I'm giving you credit. Is that so? Then I guess it's fine. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Are these two dating? I'm sorry, Hashida-san. About what? I'm making you help out during your vacation. Well, it's alright, I guess. I should hang around with the younger kids once in a while anyway. Otherwise, even my mind's gonna start getting old and crusty. No, Daru still acts like he's like 10. I don't think. Like 13. We'll go with 13. Plus, getting to know the locals should prove helpful with my mission. Even better if I get to know the people that were involved in the incident. Anyway, I'm looking forward to working with you, Yashio-kun. Huh? Me? I don't know much about this island. Plus, if you're going to help out too, we might as well work together. That's true. I'd personally like to ask you to look after Hashida-san too. Well, I don't mind. Then I'll go relax in the room Mr. Candy set up for me until the fireworks begin. We'll start working tomorrow. Oh, then I'll take you there. You're coming to the fireworks too, right? Yeah, that's the plan. Then let's meet up later. Things didn't turn out exactly as planned, but I guess that's okay. And hey, I'm certainly not going to be bored anytime soon. That guy's kind of weird. Oh, okay. Airi, Akiho, and I are left behind at the festival venue after Nai-san takes Hashida-san to his room. Alright, so it's not just Daru. Yeah, I know he's supposedly Nai-san's acquaintance, but I wonder what kind of person he is. He's truly good deep down, but you have to get through a little bit of a veneer of pervert to get there. But Daru is clearly a good person. Who knows, but according to Sawada-san, he sounds pretty reliable. He's friends with that Nai-san after all. There's a lot we don't know about him, but I still wanted to do a bunch. Oh, I wonder if we have different Twippos. Yup, we might get dad tweets. I get to leave work early tomorrow. Yay! Can it be tomorrow already? Feels like it's been a while since we all gathered up. It was the norm when we were going to school. Is this part of growing up? Yes. It only gets worse. I mean, I'm not much of an adult. I'm just excited for tomorrow. Prep work tomorrow. So many dishes. I wonder if we get to eat anything. Tomorrow's already here. I've been losing track of what day it is since it's been so busy lately. I mean, it's for the club, so I'm gonna have that person help out too. Won't take no for an answer. Rendezvous. Senpai 4 rendezvous. Can't miss it. Surprised by the sudden message. Look forward to it. It's been a while. Hayabusa 2 will return at the end of the year too. So many events this year. The day is finally here. I'll have lots of good food ready, so hurry up and come. Does she work for Kai's mom? Does Kai's mom has a English. Is Kai's mom running a restaurant now, and is that the one that she... Okay. I know breaks are needed, but just in case it's a break, don't go playing around. Adults must act in moderation. There's so much more you should experience. Adventures of the summer is the privilege of youth, my darling wife. Adventure of the summer, you say? Of course. I only have you in my mind since I met you. Oh, really? I'm so glad they're still here. Olympics and the Expo... Oh, we already read these ones, so unless there's something new. Super one. Cool. So we don't need to read through C, because C would be the same, because it's just news. Nifty. I'm so glad. So glad. Still wanted to do a bunch of things. You mean for the festival? Yeah. Ever consider enjoying yourself as a guest? As a guest, huh? Yeah, I guess I can do that. On Kai's timeline. She says that now, but I bet she'll get anxious at some point and start sticking her nose into everything. Hey, Kai? Akio says while lowering the bottle of Skull she had lifted up to her mouth. Oh yeah, I don't have any of the drinks from this game because none of them are like sold in the US. A yogurt-flavored carbonated drink sold by Minami Nihon Rakuno Kyoto Co. Limited. That's so much. Located in Mayakonojo, Miyagi. The name comes from the word Skål, which is cheers in Danish, and not from squall, meaning sudden rain and storm that occurs in rainforests. Also, I don't know how a yogurt-flavored carbonated drink would be. I would try it. If it was something I could actually buy, I would try it. I did, for the first time in like over 5 years, have Taco Bell today. So I did have it with a Baja Blast, because I had to, of course. Why would I not have a Baja Blast if I was going to have Taco Bell? It'd be criminal. Welcome home. Yeah, I'm home. So, how have you been? Same old, you? I've been good. Cool. Get the cheese saver? Of course I did, yeah. Well, I mean, one of them was is a new thing they have called a grilled cheese burrito, which is better than it sounds. They call it that, but it really is just like a very cheesy rice and bean burrito that I really liked. But the name makes it sound worse than it was. But I mean, that's cheese in a tube shape. That's a cheese saver. That's a cheese saver. So yes, I did. Have you gotten used to work? Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in the beginning, but I'm pretty used to it now. You know what? I can't even fault her for that. I've made mistakes at the beginning of every job I've ever run. That's not an Akiho thing, that's just life. After graduating high school, Akio ended up working part-time at a local cuisine restaurant that opened here in Nisha. They're going to make me say this one more often, aren't they? Nisha no Omote, instead of going on to college. I got used to Tanegashima, but now they had new stuff for me. They're open for both lunch and dinner. It's popular among the locals and tourists, so apparently it gets pretty busy. How about you, Kai? How's school? Have you made any friends? Yeah. Ish, but everybody's there to study, so we don't go out together or anything. Oh, wait, don't tell me. Wait, so has he actually... Mind you, I didn't go to college in Japan. And I went to college... like 2006. Jeez. A ways before this happened. But there were definitely a lot of people at that college that weren't there to study. Or had very, very much shifted their party-study balance drastically to the party side. So it's weird to think of a college where it's like, oh yeah, no, everybody's just studying. I imagine it must be, yeah. So that's fair. I know culturally, specifically in things having to do with like work, Japanese culture is definitely different from here. So it could be a culture thing. Maybe he just found a one school that wasn't a party school. But yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So college is really like focus into stuff. Akio cuts herself off and zips her mouth shut as she's changed her mind. What is it? Nothing. It's just you've changed a little, Kai. Really? I don't think I've changed that much. No, I mean, you've matured a little. Is that so? It's been 6 months. College basically full-time job. Okay, gotcha. It's true that I live alone now and have to take care of everything on my own, but I don't think that alone makes me more mature. At least it doesn't feel like it does. Plus, from my point of view, Akio has changed too. Heck, even the stuff with the festival. I wasn't joking earlier. Akio would have ditched work to try and involve herself in the festival prep. 6 months. Just 6 months. We've only been away from each other for that long, yet we're both slowly changing. Oh, is this game going to be the pains of adulting and like how that changes? Because I feel it too much already. Ever since we could walk, we did everything together. It was weirder for us to not see each other. That incident triggered a shift in our relationship as childhood friends, but now I don't even know if that shift was a good one or not. Time for sad growing up times. Heck, I don't really know what our relationship is at this point. That day, that moment, I unmistakably felt the warmth of Akio's lips. That much was undoubtedly real. But did our relationship develop into something more than childhood friends after that? I wouldn't say so. Have you not talked about it with each other since then? Have you literally said, maybe they haven't matured as much as I thought? After that battle, our lives completely changed into something more extraordinary. What exactly happened? How did it all go down? So many people visited and asked all kinds of questions. The Central T Robot Club got all kinds of attention for a time. You're right, they wouldn't. It was utter chaos. And in the midst of all that chaos, our relationship, which may have otherwise gone somewhere, was left hanging in the air. In fact, we were both awkwardly self-conscious about it, and after graduation I left the island with a new goal in mind. And because of that, even after reuniting 5 months later like this, the awkwardness between us still hasn't gone away. I mean, you could talk about it, but, you know, it'd be awkward instead. In fact, I feel like things have gotten worse. I'm sure Akio feels the same way. Don't forget I'm here too. I've been waiting for you to come home too, big brother. Oh, sorry. I'm glad to see you're doing well, Irie-chan. Irie Yukifune, the girl that was in cold sleep because of an illness. To freeze the human body and keep it at low temperature, decreasing its selectivity. Okay. After undergoing a series of extensive examinations, doctors found that she didn't have any severe symptoms. Since she has no family, she's been staying at my house. Oh, so she is functionally little sister now. Yes, I'm really grateful for everything. Both auntie and uncle are eagerly waiting for you to come home, big brother. Irie says as she takes my hand and starts walking rather naturally. I love thinking back on the old super slow jump scare walks of Irie in the first game. Just like barely moving across the screen, still jump scare. Huh? Oh, nothing at all. Oh, it's because they're holding hands. Oh man. Just destroying me over and over again. Yeah. Oh, what about you, Aki-chan? Are you going home? No, I have to get back to work. I actually had to beg my boss to get some free time to come here. Oh, huh? But you're coming to the fireworks show, right? Of course. Then I'll see you there. Yeah. By the way, Auntie bought me a yukata to wear tonight. Wow. I've never worn a yukata before, so I'm really excited. Do you want to see me in one? Of course. This is still so awkward. Oh man. Then I'll head on home. Okay, see you later. Isn't it the same home though? I part ways with Irie at the bus stop to get alone. Irie has been driving a scooter since the spring. Her physical age may still be young, but on paper she's a bona fide adult, so there's no problem there. She used to get pulled over all the time by the cops in the beginning. Oh, I can imagine. But now that she's become a familiar face around town, she says it doesn't happen anymore. Cool. That's got to be a plus side to like a small community. It's like people are like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, we know you. But even after then, still felt unsettling watching her get on her scooter earlier. I get off at my stop and head to a particular location before making my way home. Oh man, I thought he was going to go to the park, but I guess we're getting a pro tip. Central Tanegashima High. This is the school we attended until this spring. I called out to a passing janitor, and fortunately they remember my face and let me in. Since it's summer break, I don't see anyone I know. Nothing's changed here. Oh, hold on. Oh, I can't pop open the phone. Well, I guess it's only been half a year, so no surprises there. But still feels awfully nostalgic. Our club's funding got frozen once I entered my 3rd year here. That's when we decided to enter the hobby robot competition in Tokyo in order to raise funds. The beginning of everything. Hold on. Just thinking. I was hoping there'd be a toggle for skip mode, because it seemed before that when I tapped it, it turned it on. I was hoping there'd be a mode to set it so that it would only do it when I held it, but just in case I eventually accidentally hit it again. Ah! Literally hit the wrong one. Literally hit the wrong one. I went to go hit the... I literally went to go hit the trigger. The trigger... There you are playing games again. The Robot Club is facing its biggest pinch since its inception, you know? Why don't you cooperate for once? Sure, I'll cooperate if you beat me. Why are both of the... So both triggers will skip stuff I haven't read before. Great. 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 So the triggers do your phone, but if I accidentally touch one of these, we skip in chat. Regardless of anything else. Come on, you know that's never going to happen. And then we eventually recruited Juna, then Subaru, then Frau, and then we encountered Irie. Listen, Prince, robots don't require faces, that's just nonsense. What are you talking about? The legs are just decoration, the face is what matters. But yeah, they seem to be definitely breaking the camera away more often. Excuse me. We might as well build a maid robot while we're at it. What are you laughing at, Taitoku-senpai? Oh, nothing. You guys are so obsessed with robots. Yeah, we're the Robot Club. This is how it is. It really is nostalgic. Anyway, Hidaka-kun, how can you maintain a straight face in this heat? It's the summer. Of course it's hot. Once you come to terms with that, it's nothing special. You say that, Four Eyes, but I know you want to lick the sweat off of karate. I think you're projecting, Frau. I think you're projecting. Furugori, I really don't need your creepy comments right now. School uniforms drenched in sweat sure are nice, aren't they? Don't ask me for information. Hidaka-kun. Don't get me wrong, I'm no criminal. Frau. Being Frau. Yeah, talk about old times. Let's say, I doubt Twippo's new, but we probably have new, yeah. No? Okay, cool. Yeah, talk about old times. Whoa, this year's festival is on another level! And it lasts for 2 weeks, right? No wonder they're calling it Wazaikan. We have delicious Ano sweet potato ice cream. Here there, why don't you get one for your girlfriend? A potato from Tanagashima. Tanagashima. Its name comes from its original discovery in the Ano region. Its characteristics include a golden body and a sugar content of 16%. This potato was given variety registration in 1998. Sweet potato ice cream. I'd try it. I can't imagine what it tastes like, but I'd try it. Oh wow, that looks super delish. Sweet stuff will make you fat. Well, lucky me then. Ano sweet potatoes are low in calories. Hey, did you hear about the fireworks? I heard the show is going to be awesome. Really? I'm so excited. What time does it start? Grandma, over here, over here. Slow down. You'll fall over if you run too much. Wow, this is impressive. The evening festival grounds are even busier than the afternoon. During the day, the vendors were still in preparation mode, but in a matter of just a few hours, they seem to have gotten ready. I really didn't expect the turnout to be this large. I wouldn't be surprised if the whole population of Tanagashima was gathered here. That would be nice. Oh, they're by the robot leg. Sometimes I forget how big that is. But seriously, I'm sure there are a lot of tourists from out of town here, but it's the locals that stand out. It really goes to show how much support this festival is receiving from the entire island. Can I scan the bot? Yeah! Official name, Let's Build a Life-Size Gun Barrel Project. Prototype Model 1. Production start date 7/16/2012. Created by Tanagashima Robot Club. Also, that means we might have more Twippos. Nope. Nothing new. Okay, that's fine. Chakra robot. It really is super tall. Based on my experiences, these types of events always tend to do well. Well, if the showrunners are prepared, that is. Yeah. But still. Ah, isn't the young lady from JAXA? Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, an independent administrative institute created through the merging of ISAS, NAL, and NASDA, National Space Development Agency. The main focus is research development in space and aviation. Headquartered in Chofu, Tokyo, it features other aerospace centers including Sagamihara, Kanagawa, Tsukuba, Ibaraki, and Shirota, Nagano. There are space centers and observation centers throughout Japan. Uchinora and Tanagashima in Kagoshima contain its 2 rocket launch sites, which are the only sites in all of Japan. As of 2017, there are about 1,500 employees. Good evening. And that's a new face. Are you from the mainland? Oh, me? That's right. Let me guess. Is he your special someone, young lady? No, he is not. Just immediate, wrong button. That was a little quick. No. I mean, good. Oh, it was a joke. Here, have some brown sugar. Man, I wish old ladies walked up to me and gave me some brown sugar. What the heck? Actually, it would be super weird. Just a handful of sugar. I take it back. Bad decision. No, don't want it. Oh, thank you. Hope you enjoy the festival. Thanks. These islanders, man. Good evening. Howdy. Something wrong? I was just thinking about how warm and welcoming the people of Tanagashima are, even towards an outsider like me. The same goes for the inn I'm staying at. They took me in like I was a member of the family. Aren't they all good people? Maybe it's just the culture of the land. Historically, this is the island that welcomed foreigners that drifted in from the far west. Brown sugar gets hard as a rock? Yeah, I guess. In a bag, sure, yeah. Maybe their attitude is connected to that. Isn't that Yashio-kun and Irie-tan? Oh, you're right. Hey, Yashio-kun! Naitan's voice cuts through the crowd and reaches them. Yashio-kun notices us and slowly walks over. Keep doubting. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Alright, we're good. I like that. Jeez, it's packed. Honestly, I'm shocked. Whoa, Irie-chan, you're wearing a yukata today. I didn't expect it to be like blood red. Yes, Auntie and Uncle got it for me. Auntie and Uncle? The hat. I mean, the hat just elevates it, clearly. Oh, Big Brother's... He's got the protag cowlick from Danganronpa, and he has to hide it under the hat, right? That's what it is? His armor is airtight. He doesn't want anyone to know that he's grown the protagonist hair. Oh, Big Brother's mother and father. Big Brother? What, are you two siblings? No. Of course, their family names are different. Gotta hide the protag antenna, exactly. Does that mean you call Yashio-kun Big Brother, even though you're not actually siblings? Yes, that's right. Excuse me? Yashio-kun, you rascal, trying to act all cool and pretend you don't care about the ladies. What kind of tactician are you? How did you get such a cute loli girl to call you Big Brother? You're terrifying. Short term for Lolita means young girls, little girl or young girl. The term legal loli is used to denote a character who is of age but appears to look like a younger girl. Hey, it's not at all like that. This is just the way things turned out. He's right. Kaito-kun doesn't have a dirty mind. He's not you, Hashida-san. Oh, he's not you. Dirty mind my butt. All guys want younger girls to call him Big Brother. I don't think that's true, Utaru. I don't think so at all. Oh, but don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this because I'm jealous. He's super jealous. I have a lovely wife and a super adorable daughter waiting for me at home. Well, why don't you say what's truly on your mind? Please teach me to get a loli girl to call me Big Brother. Please, please, please. I love how little provocation it takes to go from this is the facade to this is what I'm actually thinking. Should I stop saying Big Brother? See what you did, Hashida-san? You scared her. Hey, you're the one that made me say it, night, huh? Ivy-chan, you don't have to listen to this guy, okay? Yeah, don't mind him. You don't have to change a thing. And you can call me Big Brother, too. Thanks, but, no thanks. Boo. I like how happy that made Naya, though. As we meaninglessly banter, the venue becomes even more crowded. By the way, where's Akiho-chan? Oh, Aki-chan said she'd come by later and meet us at the festival. Hi. I love that it has, like, wrenches on it. Oh, Aki-chan, we were just... I love that it's got, like, wrenches on it. That's perfect. It's fantastic. How do you even find one with that print, but, like, it's perfect? Yeah, the wrenches are great. Oh, well, well, well. Aki-chan is in a yukata. She looks so cute that I nearly didn't recognize her. And apparently I'm not the only person who feels that way. How do I look? Where'd you get that yukata? I bought a new one for the festival. Cool. So? So what? I'm asking, how do I look? Yeah, you look good, I guess. Really? Maybe we should leave them alone. I don't want to be the guy that ruins the romantic vibe, so I consider removing myself from the picture. Nope, somebody else has got it covered. Long time. Yowzers, that yukata. What kind of arrogance is this? Frabo, how long have you been standing there? Normie should explode. Furugori, don't make me search for you. Yashio-senpai, and I like how he of course has to have the jet black one. Come on guys, don't ruin their vibe. Ruin? What do you mean? Hitaka-kun, are you being serious right now? I have no idea what you're trying to say, Daitoku-senpai. I guess everyone's here after all. That's cool. It's been a while since we all hung out together. Yashio-kun says with a somewhat relieved look on his face. Okay, so like, honestly though, the more he wears hats, the more I think he is hiding something. Like, he accidentally like screwed up like cutting his hair or something like that. Like, I don't know. Because his jackass dad. Yeah, oh, it's got waves on it. Oh yeah. The more he wears hats, I'm just like, are you hiding something? Or do you just have, do you enjoy wearing hats, which is fine too, but still. Juntan, Iritan, they all look surprisingly good in their yukata. Maybe it's because they're not overly flashy. The elegant material of the yukata is enough to accentuate their beauty. Yashio-senpai and Four Eyes wearing yukata. Terra turn on. Type of prefix used for units. Means 10 to the 12th power. Is used in internet slang in the odds based off on this measurement. Adding terra in front of words gave content a meaning of either horrible or extreme. A yukata is all about simplicity. Sounds like Frautan and I are on the same page. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that, Daru. There's going to be a lot of that. Traditional garments ought to be simple. Having said that, modernized styles like the ones Akitan is sporting are also hard to dismiss. Is something wrong? Nothing much. I was just thinking about tradition versus innovation. Huh. I guess that was a little too much for Juntan to take in. Hey, isn't Mr. Candy supposed to give his commencement speech in a little bit? Yeah, the fireworks start after that. In that case, why don't we all walk around the festival together? Huh? All of us together? Yep. Are you sure about that? Of course. Right, Kai? Huh? Oh, yeah. I don't mind if you don't mind, Aki-chan. Oh. June is like, are you sure you two don't want to walk together around the festival? Wink, she says the wink while winking. That settles it. Subaru and Fraubo, you guys okay with that? I don't mind. You don't have anything else to do today anyway. Sure, especially if I get to see Four Eyes and Yashio-senpai flirt with each other. I love the way that, like, everyone else walks, she just glides. I'm pretty sure she just hovers and just, like... Would you like to tag along, Nai-san and Hashida-san? Oh, am I invited? It'd be boring to walk around alone. Just FYI, I do have a wife. Yes, I heard you earlier. What's that got to do with it? I see, I guess he doesn't understand that kind of joke. It's because it wasn't a joke. You do have a wife. Yeah, in that case, we'd be happy to oblige, right, Hashida-san? Why the heck not? Uncle Daru is treating you all tonight. Really? Yes! Oh my gosh, I want takoyaki, a candied apple, yakisoba, and you'll get fat if you eat too much. Ah, my poor, poor wallet. Hey, you made that declaration. You decided this. Oh, I'm so full. My belt feels too tight. Oh man, we've all had those days. You can imagine eating that much in a yukata. I didn't expect to see gun barrel masks on sale. Mobile Battler Gun Barrel aired from 2012 to 2015 in a 3-part series. As of 2020, it was the last robot anime made in Japan. It featured a total of 155 episodes of 39 volumes of Blu-rays, 4 episodes in each volume. Probably sold for like $20 a pop because, you know, screw it. They took a unique approach towards marketing and aired the show in 110 countries before releasing it in Japan, which caused a boom in other countries ahead of Japan. 5 years have passed since it aired, but it's still described as a godlike anime all over the world. People say no other robot anime will ever beat it, which is why no robot anime has been made since. It's created to target boys in middle school and higher, and made toys like another robot anime, but the motif of Egyptian mythology is the backbone of the story, and powerful 3D CG made it popular enough to even have its own movie. The story is about Genkai Doto, the main character, who pilots a martial arts robot, gets transported to the past, present, and future. Season's 1 opening theme was done by a gothic band called Phantasm, of course it was, which has a cult following. No kidding. Due to a mysterious cancellation, the final episode of the third season was never released. However, in 2019, the last episode was leaked online and featured shocking content, making it a huge topic. Whew. Almost made it all the way to the end without butchering something. Of course, she'd be really happy to see Gun Barrel merch. I'm sorry for making you pay for mine, too. First of all, he offered. Second of all, no you're not. Can't do better, so why try it, yeah? I'm an adult now, so this is no big deal. Don't these youngins know the word restraint? I'll have to live on a tight budget for a while. I mean, I think the commencement speech is about to begin. Oh, you're right, time sure flies. Excuse me. A voice projected from the speakers around the venue interrupts our conversation, almost as if it had been listening in on us. Thank you all for gathering today for this commemorative festival. It's the same voice I heard earlier this afternoon, the president of Space Candy. As you may already know, this year will go down in the history books as the year in which our very own Tanegashima saved the world. To celebrate such a historic year, we've upgraded this year's Tanegashima Gun Festival into the Tanegashima Wazaki Gun Festival, Wazaika. And for the next 2 weeks, we are going to have one monster of a celebration involving the entire island. Let both the islanders and those who came from across the sea join together to celebrate the glorious future awaiting Tanegashima. I'm not sure what I was expecting from such an eccentric president, but I have to say, it was actually pretty decent. Let the Tanegashima Wazaika Gun Festival commence. Please enjoy yourselves. Roaring cheers erupt as the president declares the start of the festival. Simultaneously, several streams of light launch straight up into the air. They make high-pitched whistling sounds before exploding and crafting luminous circles against the canvas of the night sky. Whoa. Sorry, wait. Whoa. Ooh, awesome! This is how you do it, Mr. Candy. I'm getting pumped. Of course she's getting pumped. She only has two states. Pumped and more pumped. Guess all the hard work paid off. This is incredible. You bunch of workaholics. I rarely see fireworks of this scale, even back in Tokyo. It's one heck of a show. They haven't seen anything yet. After the flashy fireworks are over, it looks like they're about to transition into set fireworks. Whoa! Streams of light climb up into the sky and begin drawing intricate shapes under the starry backdrop. I can feel the raw excitement of the crowd grow even larger. But... Huh? What's that? The picture being drawn into the sky is kind of weird. What are we drawing? Is that a person? You've got to be kidding me! Yashio-kun's clearly at a loss. And it's not just Yashio-kun. Subaru-kun, Frautan, Juntan, Iritan, Akitan, and even Naitan are looking up at the sky dumbfounded. We start in early, apparently, but why? Why is he... Oh boy. Great. Cool. Wonderful. A suspicious laugh drowns out Akitan's voice. Cool. Couldn't even give us one night of slice of life? Huh? One stream of slice of life? No. The voice grows louder and louder until it's loud enough for the entire island to hear. The fireworks that once painted the sky now perfectly form the shape of a human. There's no mistaking it. That is... not good is what that is. Ko Kimijima! Big brother! Iritan grabs Yashio-kun's sleeve and hides behind him. But how? How is he still alive? Not like this. IDGI. Internet slang short for I don't get it. Internet slang, a phrase used when something is unbelievable, mainly used by high school girls. Everybody in the festival is looking up at the sky and chatting quietly amongst themselves. Right now, there's only one firm, unshakable truth, and that's that this man is Ko Kimijima, the same person behind the conspiracy that shook Japan, no, the whole world, just 6 months ago. Ko Kimijima. He is indeed the conspirator and perpetrator responsible for the incident 6 months ago. But that's not the only threatening part about him. His flesh is no longer a part of this world, he only exists as data. He digitized himself so he could continue to manipulate people even after his death, to execute the plan to annihilate the world, Project Atom. A human ranch project that Ko Kimijima tried to execute in February 2020. Its goal was to launch and detonate a BHB, black hole bomb, between Earth and the Moon, about 130,000 kilometers away from Earth's surface. This would forcefully activate a solar disturbance, starting a magnetic substorm, which would wipe out about half the human population, leaving the rest to live as livestock. This event was barely prevented thanks to the actions of Central Tanagashima's Robot Club. And just as he was about to reach his goal, Yashio-kun and his team, the Robot Club, were able to stop him. How utterly delightful! Watching you indulge in your temporal victory with this stupid celebration is terribly entertaining. Ko Kimijima's cold voice echoes through the festival grounds that have fallen into dead silence. Did I not say that a second and third me would eventually appear? Well, that time is now. Did you really think you could squash my ambitions just like that? Only a true fool would think that that was the case. How very hilarious indeed. But why now, Ko Kimijima? Must you even ask? So that I can execute Project Atom, of course. The Robot Club kid's expression immediately changed. But that experiment is a thing of the past now. My failure to see it through to the end demonstrates that it was flawed from the beginning. Call me a sore loser if you so choose, but I've decided to carry out a new experiment. An experiment to make the world my own. Let me put it in layman's terms for you. World domination, perhaps. World domination? We'd never let you do that, Akitan says while clenching her fist. Ko Kimijima frowns. Oh, that's not the response I was hoping for. I thought you'd recoil in fear. Fine then, let us start things off with a bang, shall we? I'll guide you all to a world of chaos. Behold. Come forth. Match the lock ship. The word is Hina Waju in Japanese. A loud roar pierces her ears as Ko Kimijima screams to the heavens. What the? The sound comes from the surface of a mountain located just outside the port. Despite the terrain seemingly unfit for human life, the mountain surface is a central residential area for Nisha no Omate. There are a bunch of houses built there. Look at that! Then suddenly a part of it begins to glow red. A column of light stretches towards the sky, creating a fiery pillar. It actually sort of looks like a rocket launch. But instead of heading straight for the stratosphere, the fiery column abruptly changes course. As for its destination... Wait, is it heading this way? With a deafening roar, the bright red ball of light is headed straight here to the venue. Run away! Ha, that's it! Flee in confusion! I don't know if confusion's the dominating emotion here, but... Calm down, everyone! Calm down! The entire festival has erupted into screams. People frantically try to make their way to all the exits. But before anybody can make it out of the festival... Wait, this is... The ball of flames disappears, and instead a giant square figure floats above our head. You gotta be kidding me. The Firearms Museum? A museum located in Nishi no Omate with a display of the history of Tanegashima, folklore, and nature. The main attraction is the firearm display, which features matchlock guns introduced by the Portuguese, the first locally made matchlock gun and many other firearms. However, the main attraction is its ship-shaped appearance. The official name is Tanegashima General Development Center, Firearms Museum. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it did, didn't it? The Tanegashima General Development Center, the Firearms Museum, is a boat-shaped facility built to teach visitors about Tanegashima's history and culture. I read about it while on the ferry headed over here. This massive, rusty red stone ship is literally floating above our heads. As soon as people start to notice it's a familiar structure, they stop trying to flee and once again stare at it dumbfounded. And now, transform! Before we're able to process what exactly is happening, Kokimijima shouts his command. The Firearms Museum responds. It's moving. Actually, that's a poor description. It's not just moving, it's transforming! The Firearms Museum, which was laying flat like a ship, stands up with its stern pointed down. The bow protrudes outward and splits sideways, small spheres coming out from inside it. The building that had once looked like a ship has now become something entirely different in a matter of seconds. It's a giant humanoid figure. Well, I'm sure this is fine. In other words, a robot! Asking someone to stay calm while watching the Firearms Museum transform into a robot is a tough sell. The folks here for the festival aren't even considering what this thing might do next. They're just staring up at it in breathless admiration. The robot is currently blasting flames from the vernier thrusters on its feet as it floats in midair. A small rocket nozzle, a word used in Gunband which is not typically called a vernier, usually used in discussions about fixing a robot's posture. Crossbone Gundam? Yeah, I guess. Behold, the Matchlock robot. Of course, it's got a giant Matchlock pistol, or rifle. The robot is showered in the gazes of the present audience. But the robot shows no signs of moving any further. Instead, Kokimijima starts talking again. See, with my powers I can do things like this with the greatest of ease. Your powers of what? Being on the internet? I'll have you know, the Matchlock robot isn't my only tool. All the power in this world is now in the hands of Kokimijima. What are you plotting, Kokimijima? Akitan has also been staring at the robot in awe, but she somehow managed to recollect herself to shift into top gear before anyone else. And just like that, she snatches the mic from Mr. Candy and starts yelling into it. I already told you, I will throw this world into chaos and overturn the running structures of the planet. That's right, I'm taking over the world. I feel like there's about 300 people who might sternly oppose that. Just saying. Why do I feel like I've heard that line before? Chuni Huts! I've already realized it at this point. No, it's not just me. Naitan, Yashio-kun, and the others should have already caught on too. Is he using electromagnetic wave or radiation equipment to do this? Device that converts electricity into electromagnetic waves and spreads them out, affecting the human brain and causing it to see illusion. Uh-oh. They can call it what they want, but we know what it is. There's no doubt about it. We'll never let you take over the world. What do you think? You can make a miracle happen again? Unfortunately, he just got lucky back there. It was just beginner's luck. But luck like that doesn't last long, kids. It's not gonna happen again. Done with electromagnetic wave-induced mass hallucinations? Nope. I actually agree with him. Their battle was basically a miracle. As far as I could tell from the video feed, all sorts of physics-defying weirdness went down. I'm about 80% certain of what caused it, but the heck if I understand the last 20%. However, it'd be boring if I simply accomplished my goals here and now, so I'll give you a chance. Okay, Kokimijima states joyfully. A chance? That's right, starting tomorrow you'll be struck by the hammer of chaos. Kokimijima sure is acting like he has a case of Chinibyo. What do you mean? You'll encounter a bizarre phenomena. What could be more bizarre than all of this? I'll leave that up to your imagination. You're going to ruin the festival everyone worked so hard to make a success. That's why I'm giving you a chance. No, it's just a boat captain. Kokimijima spreads his arms wide and casually states, if you want to stop the disaster, you'll have to turn off all the geotags that are set up around this island. Oh man, geotag hunting. Digital tag that assigns a geographical location to a photograph, video, or text data. From it, you are able to display data on maps or certain locations. Geotags. Okay, so those geotags are the activation switches. Internet slang using the aughts means okay. Wait, didn't he just say okay? Yeah, he said okay, whatever. That's right, take this as a challenge from me to you. Kokimijima's challenge. Isn't there a game from way back with a name like that? Supposedly it was nearly impossible to clear. If you can find them all and turn them off, you win. If you can't, I win. How does that sound? Like we even have a choice in the matter. Obviously not. Of course. But Tanegashima is a large island, isn't it? It'd be impossible to find all of them. Duh. Internet slang used in the aughts means to point out the obvious, mostly used by high schoolers. Don't worry, I'll provide you with hints. Gee whiz, thanks so much. I wish you luck. I expect great things from you all. Hey, wait! Just as suddenly as Kokimijima appeared, so too does he vanish after saying his piece. Crowds of people are left looking up at the sky, dumbfounded, the festive vibe completely ruined. Well, yeah, he kind of just killed all that, didn't he? Not too long after Kokimijima disappeared from the sky, the Robot Club members gathered at the festival office headquarters. And as a matter of course, I tagged along. Yeah, we're just here with them now, so it's fine. Irie-san, are you alright? Yes. So she says, but Irie-tan doesn't look very well. Maybe she has some sort of connection to Kokimijima. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Subaru we didn't hit. Born 2/2/2003, age 17. Lives there, year 3, class 1, Robot Research Club. Anything else in... Probably not, it's the back room. Oh, did we get... I thought we got Irie. Okay. I thought we did. Anything about this shocking development? No. Okay. But now's really not the time to be asking for deets. So what exactly just happened? All we know for sure is that we're up against Kokimijima. We have to fight. But how? Well, we should start by finding the switches like he told us, and... What's his actual objective? What do you mean? Like he said, he's going to throw the world into chaos. He's crazy. Only crazy people do that kind of stuff. Chunibyotes. So what? Oh, sorry. I blurted it out of habit. What do you think of all this, Hashida-san? I think he's a Chinibyo case. Me? Why are you asking me? Well, out of all of us, you're the oldest one here after Mr. Candy. Nai-san also said you're reliable, so... you flatter me. Honestly, I'd rather not talk too much about Kokimijima right now. Why not? So far, it kind of feels like we're all playing a game. A game, eh? Of course, that doesn't make everything he said a lie. It seemed to me like he was genuinely trying to enjoy himself. You're right. Also, the previous Kokimijima would never have given us any kind of chance. His vibe is different. Isn't it possible that he's just putting on an act? How so? Like, he could just be giving us a false sense of hope that way we'll be that much more crushed further down the line. Ah yes, the usual villain trope. I could see him doing something like that. Anyway, game or no game, as long as he's challenging us, we have to accept. We don't have any other choice. Excuse me. If he's left to his ambitions, the festival will be ruined, and all the folks who made the trip here will have done it for nothing. At this point, we should cancel the festival. That's not happening! The reasons being, in 3 lines, please. Internet slang used in the aughts, short for I'm lazy. Can you explain it in 3 lines, please? Same connotation as TLDR. So many people worked hard to prepare for this festival. We can't just give up now, right, June? That is 3 lines. This festival is part of an overall initiative to revitalize the town, so I'd like to keep it going if we can. The lucky thing is that the people here all believe that Little Showcase was a giant demonstration put on by the festival. Once Kokimijima vanished, we all braced ourselves for mass panic. When I said the people at the festival assumed this was all just an attraction, I got even more pumped. Yeah, okay. Nonetheless, you can't just cancel the festival after working so hard to prepare for it. But we also can't dismiss Kokimijima's words, which means... there's only one conclusion to draw from all this. All members of the Robot Club glanced at one another and nod. Well, since I'm here, I suppose I'll help out too. Hashida-san, Sana? Are you sure about this? It's times like this that we need all the help we can get. If Hashida-san's willing to lend a hand, that's going to provide us with some serious firepower. In that case, I'm looking forward to working together. Leave it to me. This is about Kimijima after all. Ah, that's my robot club. I knew you'd pull through. I was about to say your robot club, but he is sponsoring them now, so like, yeah, kinda. Mr. Candy smiles with delight at our decision. Did we check his tags? We didn't. Born 10-1-1974, age 45, blood type O, Space Candy Co. Limited, CEO, 3rd degree black belt in Judo. Cool. Alright then, I'm counting on you all. Let's lead this festival to success. Yoriaiki? Let's get along in the Tanegashima dialect. As we step outside of the headquarters, the excitement from the fireworks show is still alive and well. Tourist voices filled with fun and joy circulate the venue. Thank you, Hashida-san. No worries. But everybody's having fun. Don't you want to protect these happy faces? Hashida-san. Yeah, I'm kind of a badass. I must be so hot right now. I'm sure if my wife and sweet daughter saw me right now, they'd fall in love with me all over again. Oh man. Being privy to the inner workings of Daru's brain is something, man. It's something. It's both everything I hoped for and feared. I never thought that man would come back from the dead. Airi-chan. Oh, don't get me wrong, he definitely scares me, but I can't help but be curious about him. I hear you, and there's one other puzzling thing about all this. What is it? How did Kimijima revive himself? What do you mean? 6 months ago, on that day, we definitely eliminated Kimijima. Subaru-Kyun, deep in thought, turns around and looks at Frautan. Aren't you well versed in this kind of stuff, Furuguri? What do you think? That's simple. There was a backup of his data somewhere. That's all there is to it. It's weird to see her with only one ponytail. Or side tail. Well, that really is the only explanation. Even then, how did the backup program activate? There are two possibilities. There's either set up so that it activates on its own after a certain period of time, or... Well, who cares? Whatever the reason, shouldn't we focus on stopping Kimijima? She's ambitious. So he was definitely here for something relating to Kimijima, right? He keeps cutting people off whenever they talk about... Like, he's definitely here because he knew... Maybe not something about Kimijima. Like, he's here for... Hashida-san's right. We have to squash whatever it is he's up to. In order to do that, we gotta find the detonators to make this festival a success. Which means starting tomorrow... Maki-chan, you have work tomorrow. Kai... Hashida-san, please promise that you'll stop this man's ambitions. Can't say I saw this coming, but whatever. What's going on, Hashida-san? You look kind of happy. Working together to try and accomplish something just reminds me of the good old days is all. Good old days, huh? I see. In which case, this too must be the choice of Steins Gate. I'm glad even Daru says it. Yeah. Totally found something while hacking? Yeah. It's been a while since I felt vibes like these. Let's have some fun with this. Oh. Oh, are they gonna, like, block the entire rest of the game? They like to do that. They give you that opening chapter and they're like, blocked. Oh yeah, and for some reason all side of view music always gets the videos, not copyright stricken, but like, they always force me to put ads on the videos on YouTube. It's fine. I don't make any money off of YouTube anyway. I use it just for archives, so I don't really care. It's a shame they put ads on stuff that I wouldn't put ads on, but It's whatever. Last night I said that I'd have fun with this. But that was a lie. It's so hot. The sunlight is intense. You know what? Actually, new chapter we should save again. I feel like that's a decent... There we go. Sunlight is intense as is, but the heat reflecting from the concrete makes it even worse. By the time I got to the festival venue, I was already drenched in sweat. I'm just realizing, does this shirt say Space Wanderer? Jet? Something. Keep it together, will you? We have a lot on our plate. We gotta prepare for the festival and search for the geotags. Weren't we supposed to get some sort of hint? You're such an early bird, Yashio-kun. Considering what happened yesterday, we can't afford to relax. Yashio-kun says with a cool face. I guess the locals are accustomed to this heat. But man, there are a lot more people here than I expected. I also like the guy with the pot hoodie. Just, you know, cool. I figured not many people would come out in this heat, but I was greatly mistaken. The Tanegashima Gun Festival is no joke. And ironically, the incident last night may have stirred the crowd on even more. Gotta love the weed hoodie, it's top tier. The gigantic matchlock robot from last night is still hovering below the sun and looking down at the venue as we speak. There aren't very many robots around that can compare to the matchlock robot's size. The Speed Stag, which I heard was brought over all the way from Tokyo with the help of corporate sponsors. A humanoid-type robot made by the American corporation Houston Mechanics, stands about 8 meters high and features an auto-navigation system. Through an internal camera and AI, it can judge its surroundings and create a smooth bipedal locomotion even on complex terrain. Living up to its name, it has 2 large hangars installed to aid it in adjusting to different operations. Initially, it was being invented with the help of DERPA, but it was completed thanks to investments from communication companies in Japan. It's 2020 for sure, yeah. And Super Gun Build 1, which saved the world 6 months ago and has become Tanegashima's icon. Might have a fighting chance. Can Super Gun Build 1 still move? Who knows? The arm is still deformed and it's got scratches all over it, but there's still a decent amount of tourists gathering around it. Huh? I never knew they installed a lifter to get up to the cockpit, says the surprised Yashio-kun as he gazes up at Super Gun Build 1 emotionally. There's an electrical pulley lifter installed in the robot's back that runs down to its legs. How did he manage to get into the cockpit without it? A rope ladder. Whoa, that's so analog. Apparently there's a parade every year at the Gun Festival. I see people in Sengoku-era costumes all over the place. Several industries and schools contributed to the historical atmosphere with their own displays and decorations. Though they say that the gun phase lasts a week from today, I still feel like the robots are stealing the spotlight. This is probably Mr. Candy's intention too. Look at all the bots. I was surprised to see some major corporations exhibiting for the festival. Having said that, the vibe of the venue is way more exciting and festive than that of the expo held last year. The official name is Tokyo Expo 2020, Dream Creation Expo. Scheduled to run from February through September in 2020, it is the 3rd largest expo in Japan after Osaka Expo and Aichi Expo. Having successfully attracted people to the expo, Tokyo aims to launch a capital rebuilding plan. But even with this plan, it will still be impossible to repair the downtown area and freeway within the next 10 years. 10 years! Due to that, most of the repairing went to the Wangan Bay area. Odaiba was chosen to be the location and the newly filled up ground was used as the venue. Even though the expo revolves around a general theme, the one that attracts the most attention is the world-renowned robotic technology section. In 2019, it was given the nickname Robot Expo due to countries from around the world putting their all into each presentation. The expo opened on 2/22, a massive amount of visitors showed up, but on 2/26 a terrorist attack was committed by Misaki Sanemiya at the Odaiba venue. Due to the attack, the expo itself was cancelled. Alright, like this here? Yeah. Also, that does remind me, we got Twippo to check. It's a new day. Mayushi lunch! Today I had squid ink pasta. My teeth are all black. Sounds good. God, my left arm aches. Calm down. I don't want to kill any more people. Ah, are you okay? Are you hurt? Let's go to the hospital. I'll go with you. First of all, it's a bot. Second of all, you have to know by now. You've known him for like over a decade and all of his Junie ways. Tanegashima Festival starts with amazing productions using AR, Taboo News, Shining Finger. Oh jeez, Shining Finger. Holy crap. Is this really part of the production? Reading the posts from the people there related to relatively in a calm mood, but 6 months ago, the so-called Tanegashima disaster isn't well known publicly. However, on the internet, it's common knowledge that the human society was one step away to destruction. The locals sure have the sense of crisis, and this production shouldn't be a part of the production shouldn't be a part of the production. Not a super cautious freak. Is something happening in Tanegashima? I hope everything's okay. Yeah, Kiryu's back. I did some research and the name Koki Mijime hit my search, but it's not enough information. Hashira should be at the island, though. I have a bad feeling because of the world information crisis 6 months ago. I thought of going to the scene, but I'm in Hokkaido for interviews for a while. Sorry. Is Hashira-san okay? We can't reply to any of these yet. Lukashi, you're too kind, and I can't... Oh, he did respond. Stop it, pervert. What part of the tweet did you think was perverted? Yeah, what part? Oh. Ushimo found you, just followed. Oh, Kaito, okay. He named his thing Uncle Daru. Thank you, I followed you back. Nice to meet you. Just followed most of the people connected to the Robot Club. Okay, so they're all in B. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong, but, you know, welcome. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. I followed you back as well. Nice to meet you. No, don't. You're gonna do dirty things to me after you follow, right? Like an arrow dojin. Like an arrow dojin! I saw President focus on something about the main stage. He isn't planning something, right? I'm worried. The Meijo contest is such a pain in the ass. I mean, the supervision is too strict. She's a hard-hearted sergeant with an angelic face. Huh? The supervision is looking east. This is my chance. Escaped! Thought I saw my father or a lookalike near the stalls. Must be a mistake. He wouldn't be around here. Tanegashima Festival starts with an amazing production using AR. Oh yeah, we saw the... okay. Wow, it's going on for 2 weeks? I never heard of festivals like that. Looks interesting, but there's not a lot of info, don't you think? Do they have the same event each day, or do things change? There are more details on the Tourist Association homepage, but there are some surprise events too. The opening ceremony on the first day was like that. You can tell they were prepared. Tanegashima stopped the unprecedented terrorist attack. Maybe I'll go visit with a sense of gratitude. Just being on a remote island gets me hyped. Is Tanegashima famous for squids? Never heard of Wazaika before? Are they good? You can experience the festival through IRUO without being there. In a sense, I think it's okay for it going on for a while. I'll probably get tired of it halfway. Lol. I just booked my flight to Tanegashima. It's super convenient since it's a direct flight from Itami. 2 days. 1 night might be a little too tight, but 3 days, 2 nights is enough to have fun. Hey, why is everyone so optimistic? Just took a quick glance at the video and it could mean Koki Majima is back. Should the police and self-defense forces go on and take over the place? Even if Koki Majima actually came back, he would be a digital existence. Sending people to the island wouldn't do anything. So actually it could be easier to handle it from Tokyo. Well, using Kimijima as an attraction is beyond rude. How many people suffered because of him? Making a very strong complaint to operations. Ah, we found the Karen. On the flip side, I get the sense that they're using anything they can to hype up the festival. Seems like next week the Central T Robot Club will be there too. Maybe I'll go then. Might be able to meet little Senomiya-chan. Even if Kokimijima showed up, the Central T Robot Club's there, so they'll handle him. Yeah, they'll just handle him. Did want to also check. Glitch Motors. Corporation, Glitch Motors. Contact at Sotokanda... place. I like the just robot arm. Speed Stag. HMSS-06, the world's most powerful general-purpose robot, presented by Houston Mechanics. Alright. Sadly, this festival is obviously much smaller in scale than the expo. That's nobody's fault. This is Tanegashima, for crying out loud. In order to exhibit at Tanegashima, companies would have to ship everything across the sea, making logistics cost expensive. Transportation costs for even one staff member would be crazy high. But the exhibits that are here are all quite creative. I don't have to go very far to find something interesting to look at. Among them, JAXA's exhibit is drawing a big crowd. They're educating people about the robot technology associated with space technology development, all done through interactive learning. I don't call this place Rocket City for nothing. But it looks like everybody's most excited about the Central T Robot Club's exhibit. It goes to show how impactful the incident last spring was for the people on the island. Looks like last night didn't really affect anything. Yeah, you're right. Guess we're lucky it didn't turn out to be a total disaster. Oh, aren't those booth babes' costumes pretty skimpy? I guess we'll have to deal with Koki Mishima first. It's just not even... What's that over there? Thankfully, all the events that the Robot Club are involved in are all towards the final dates of the festival. Excuse me. We can wait until then to help them out. I'm thirsty. Are they selling soda anywhere? Ashida-san, are you really up for this? Well... what a silly question. Try and look at it from my perspective. You're my partner. Do I bother you? No, it's not about whether you bother me or not. As a dude, I'd rather partner up with a girl than another dude, you know? Don't you feel the same, Yashio-kun? It's not like we're going on a date, so who cares? You just don't get it. It's not the issue. It's about motivation. It's not whether I have the motivation or not, but rather whether I can be motivated or not. Man, I wish I had to partner up with a cute girlie. Bonus points for cat ear maid. I wonder who you could be referring to. A maid with cat ears. A huge moe type that combines both cat ear and maid moe elements. Cat ear maid, huh? Did we activate cat ear maid mode? No. What does he got? Oh, he's got his phone holder in like a keychain. Okay. Oh, Kai. If I remember correctly, this energetic voice belongs to... Did you find any clues regarding the geotags? Oh, not yet. We're about to. Something wrong, Kai? Oh no. It's the cat ear maid. Born 4/13/2001, blood type A. Aki-chan, what are you wearing? Huh? What are you talking about? Aki-chan tilts her head with a blank expression on her face. I mean... the power of cat ear maid. Wait, did you not realize that the restaurant she works at is clearly a cat cafe? Whoa, cat ear maid! Get to her. What was that? There we go. Cat ear maid? I knew you had it in you, Yashio-kun. I never expected such a wonderful surprise. No, I didn't. Oh, come on, don't act stupid. You don't have to be so modest, shall we, Aki-tan? I take Aki-tan's hand and start walking. Whoa, wait, where are we going? Oh, please, aren't we gonna go stop Koki Mijima's plans? Huh? I can go too? Aki-tan's eyes brighten up suddenly. Of course not, you have to go to work. But work isn't as important as stopping Koki Mijima's ambitions. That's why I said leave that guy to us. Are you trying to get yourself fired? Well... I heard your dad had to beg the restaurant to hire you. As soon as she hears those words, Aki-tan lowers her shoulders in defeat. So I guess your outfit wasn't Yashio-kun's surprise for me after all. But do you actually work at a maid cafe, Aki-tan? Type of cafe where the waitresses wear maid uniforms, usually in the French maid style. It rose in popularity in the 2000s. The maids typically call their customers master. Patrons can talk to the waitresses and play games with them, but ultimately maid cafes are restaurants, not bordellos. Huh? I didn't realize you guys had a maid cafe in Tanegashima. I have to go check it out. If she really worked at a maid cafe, this is where she'd respond by saying, I'll be waiting for you, master. Nyan. But, Aki-tan stares blankly at me. Hashida-san, I have no idea what you're talking about. What outfit? I mean, look at you. Look, Aki-chan. Yashio-kun shows her his phone droid screen. The selfie camera displays an image of Aki-tan. Why is this? Why am I wearing this? Aki-tan sharply squares up with Yashio-kun. Guy, you big jerk. Wait, no, it's not me. Yeah, sure, this wouldn't be the first time. Wow, so you're into this stuff too? I was just playing around with the phone grid back then. Besides, I couldn't possibly make you wear this in real life without your knowledge. Then, was it you, Hashida-san? No. Even I'm not capable of something like this. If I was, I'd use it way better. Then... Yashio-senpai! Huh? Uh-oh. Please hide me. Internet slang, a common typo for please use on purpose. This is the first time we've seen anyone but her in it, right? It only happened like twice in the OG game, and it was always... Kona-chan? Oh no. Big brother, why did you leave me behind? You too, Airi-chan! Oh, Daru's gonna pass out. What? There are 1, 2 cat ear mates. Am I in heaven right now? It's not like I died randomly, did I? Cat ear? Airi-chan, that outfit! Huh? E2 Prez-senpai? How could I not have realized until now? What? Why are Fao-san and Akio-san dressed like that? Please say, licky licky nyan in that outfit. Thank you very much. Have some restraint, you pervert. Says the person rubbing up on Airi-chan. Hey, Fao-san, that tickles. No, but seriously, what the heck is going on here? Well, I guess the answer is already obvious. Even the whole crowd. Give it up for Aguri. Running away now won't change anything. 4 Eyes, why aren't you an academy? Why aren't you a cat ear mate? Huh? What are you? Wait, what are you wearing? Senemiya-senpai and Yukifune-san too. You should become a cat ear mate too, 4 Eyes. I demand it. Why do I have to dress like you weirdos? Cheeky 4 Eyes went out and about. Yashio-senpai's a loyal cat ear mate at home. I guess we know what you're wearing to Winter Komima too. Comic Giga Market, an otaku festival held in Ariake, Tokyo. Last year it was held twice in August and December, and subsequently called Summer Komima and Winter Komima. It has gained commercial attention thanks to the attendance of professional and popular artists participating. In 2020, it's being held at a different time than last year due to the Olympics. Hashida-san, is this... Yeah, probably. Ah, yeah, see what look wonderful. You know, compared to his Game 1 counterpart, this is considerably less evil. Like, it's, I'm sure, annoying to the people wearing the outfits, but in terms of, like, world domination and killing people, it's like, okay. Ah, yeah, see you all look wonderful. Koki Mijima! The man of the hour appears out of nowhere, standing right by us. The prankster version. What do you want from us? What do I want? I heard there were a bunch of cute girls in cat ear maid outfits, so I just came to check it out. My word, don't you look lovely, Airi? Oh, don't be like that. Worry not. I won't hurt you. More like can't, but, you know. What delightful eye candy. Beautiful, just beautiful. By the way, are maid outfits popular these days? Perhaps I can redesign my world domination plan around maid outfits. Somehow. Anyway, good luck with the geotags. Koki Mijima creepily laughs and vanishes into the crowd as he nods his head satisfied. All we can do is watch him leave, dumbfounded. What the heck was that all about? Don't look at me. How do you even go about describing what just happened? I guess I'd call it an anticlimax? Anyway, it looks like Koki Majima is the man behind those outfits of yours. Everyone finally snaps back to the present. Oh, that's right! Akitan looks at herself and gets flustered once again. What should I do, Kai? I can't go to work like this. You work as a waitress, right? I don't know. Maybe you can make this work. Huh? Akitan's cheeks turn bright pink. Do you really think so, Kai? I mean, I think most people would agree. She falls into deep thought. Ah, never mind. I'm too embarrassed. Do something, Kai. If Big Brother is okay with it, I don't mind wearing this for the time being. Aritan, you're actually quite the little devil, aren't you? Of course, I don't mind either. In fact, I prefer things this way. Yeah, we know. But if this is Koki Majima's doing, we can't just let it slide. Lies! Four Eyes is lying! No, I'm not. Judging by his wording earlier, if we find the geotags, will this whole phenomenon come to an end? Probably? Well, I don't know what his intentions are, but that doesn't change the fact that we have to find the geotags. You're gonna save us? It's all good and well that nobody's getting physically hurt, but I mean, when you see something like that... Everyone traces Yashakun's gaze. There we find a skinny, elderly woman in a cat ear maid outfit. Vice Prince? Oh no. Oh, I hate her. She's the worst. Anyway, Ashida-san, let's go. I love just the face. Me too? Of course. Isn't that why you came along in the first place? Just... Guess I've got no choice. I wanted to stay here and play with all the cat ear maids. I'm counting on you, Kai. Hashida-san. Can you say that again, but this time look up at me longingly? Huh? Hashida-san, come on. We're leaving. Fine, fine, fine. Can't he be more gentle with people? After walking for a while, Yashio-kun turns around to face me. Aha, Man from the Sea statue. This was once displayed in the Portuguese hall at the Osaka World Expo in 1970. Yep, everyone's a maid now. Well, all the women are maids. Oh yeah, you can zoom. Cool. Oh, wait. Nope. By the way, do you have a driver's license? Well, yeah. One really needs a car living in Tokyo, but after having my daughter, I went and got a license anyway. It's probably better as a father to be able to drive. I guess we do need to look all over Tanegashima, huh? Though it's a small island, there are about 60 kilometers between the northern and southern shores. It takes a lot of energy to travel from edge to edge. Judging by Koki Mijima's personality, I get the feeling he's hidden them in populated areas just to screw with us. I see. He definitely seems to take pleasure in seeing people go crazy. Didn't he say something about giving us hints? I don't think we can rely on that, especially when we don't know his true intentions yet. I guess we'll just have to search for the geotags all on our own then. Either way, searching for them blindly is a waste of time. Let's stick close to the venue for today. I like that idea. Also, I'm sure that you're aware of this, but when searching for an activation geotag, please use your phone droid. Gotcha. Gotta look at stuff through it, right? Give it a try. Let's see here. First I pull out my phone droid. Open it up. Boot up IRUO. It's with the rest of the apps. A worldwide image dissection street view application. You can update the photos, videos taken on Camera Finder by the phone droid uses in real time. Anyone can easily geotag the background and share it to all users. Its functions feature texture match moving technology, picture recognition, and location mapping. The texture match moving tech is applied on 3D images, which allows you to put annotations on the person in the picture and not just the background. Currently, it is automatically installed on 80% of phone droids being sold, which is said to boast over 200 million users worldwide. Created by Japan's Happiness for You Co. Limited. In 2010, operations and management is currently done by another company. It stands for Application Software, a program that can be used by installing on a certain OS. There, got it. Well, do you see anything? No, nothing here. Guess we have to search elsewhere. But the heat is already draining my spirit. For now, I'll make some suggestions of places that I feel may be suspicious. Ashida-san, please pick a place from your list. I'm supposed to choose? Since you're from outside the island, I think you'll be able to think about things more objectively than I can. Okay, that makes sense. So the places we should investigate today. Are as follows. I see. Out of all these places, let's try searching. Well, we already did the front of the man from the sea statue. Arbor facing the lighthouse? We were already there though, weren't we? Oh, hey! I wonder if there's a detonator switch around here. Is that who I think it is? We should at least try and learn from you. You flatter me. There's that old guy standing there with Naitan. Oh, Hashida-san. Howdy. So, how did it go? Were you able to find the thing? Not yet, actually. I see. Who's this tank of a man? Is he a friend of yours, little lady? Yep, his name is Itaru Hashida-san. He's been looking after me since I was little. I bow lightly. Hashida-san, this is Tetsuhara Fujita-san. Everyone calls him Doc. He runs a repair shop on the island called the Robot Clinic. Wow, a robot repair shop, you say? I see, he does look like an engineer of sorts. He's actually very skilled at what he does. The Robot Club owes him a lot. Compliments ain't getting you no freebies. Doc was a JAXA engineer back in the day, too. An engineer at JAXA? That's legit amazing! The old man doesn't even smile in response to the honest praise. Yeah, that stubbornness of his definitely reminds me of an engineer. So, what were you two talking about? My granddaughter. Granddaughter? He's talking about Jun-chan. Oh, so you're Jun-tan's grandfather. Well, well, I'm pleased to meet you, sir. I sure hope we can have a long-lasting relationship. Huh? Long-lasting? Don't tell me you're trying to. Ah, please don't get him wrong. Hashida-san likes to talk like that, but there's nothing to it, I promise. Really? If you say so. Considering her age, I was starting to get bothered that I wasn't hearing any dating stories from her. But this guy... I see. So that's the kind of conversation they were having. Hey, escort. Yes? What's going on between you and Akiho? Well, I'm asking if you made any progress since then. No, not in particular. Ah, so Yashio-kun and Akitan really are dating. But it sounds like they haven't gone too deep yet. Then why don't you try dating June? I'm sure she'll grow to become a fine woman soon enough. I think so too. You have an eye for this sort of thing. I get that a lot. So what do you say, escort? Let me guess, the condition is that I become a legit astronaut or something, right? You're damn right. What kind of grandfather would let his granddaughter be with someone without a future? In that case, even if I were to date her, it wouldn't be for a while. Huh, kids these days. So he says, but his face is smiling. He's worried about his granddaughter, but also doesn't want anyone taking her away from him either. Robot Doctor. That's all we got. Okay, I like the maid outfit pushing the old woman in a wheelchair also in the maid outfit. That's good. That's good. I used to not really understand that kind of thing, but now I'm starting to. Well, good luck with your studies. Just make sure you don't regret anything later. Where are you going? Yashio-kun asks as Doc tries to take his leave. I ain't got no time to be shooting the breeze with you youngsters. This year's festival is all about robots after all. Oh, damn young kids these days constantly relying on old folks. And yet again, he doesn't sound the least bit upset. Seems like he's doing better the older he gets. Maybe so. Anyway, what do you think of this outfit? Naitan pinches the hems of her frilly dress and spins herself around. It's wonderful! Much obliged. I seriously want to take a pic and send it to Mr. Braun. Are you sure you want to do that, Uncle Daru? You might get roasted, yeah. She's right. He'd probably lay into me for dressing his daughter like that, like it was his fault. Good point. Those giant arms of his are still alive and well, I believe it. By the way, I noticed that JAXA has an exhibit at the festival. Yep, space technology and robots are almost inseparable. It's something I'd love for more people to learn about. And of course, operating said robots requires human hands. I want to educate more and more people about this, and maybe one day launch a manned rocket from this island. That's my dream. Naitan looks up at the great blue sky. It's so strange. That little girl who always used to hide behind Mr. Braun has grown up to become such a strong and independent woman. Wonder if my daughter's going to be like that someday. I mean, we know that if she grows up in a war-torn world, she becomes a very strong, independent woman. I can't imagine she'd be too drastically different in a peaceful land. So until that fateful day, I need Kaito-kun to do his best too. Of course, I'll do my best. Though his response seems kind of detached, I can feel a silent flame burning within his voice. Naitan must have felt the same thing. She nods her head in delay. By the way, I've been curious. You and Nai-san have known each other for a long time, right? James Webb scope pickup tube was crazy. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, that telescope's bringing in some heckin' images, yo. Can't see Suzuha becoming passive at all? No. Yeah, why? Are you really just acquaintances? What do you mean? I was just thinking that she sure seems to rely on you a whole lot. Way more than someone who's just an acquaintance. I see. Does that surprise you? Well, not really. So he says, but it's written all over his face. He's putting on a poker face that I can see right through. I can understand why he would feel that way, though. We're just acquaintances. Let's leave it at that. Huh. Anyway, come on, let's go find the geotags. Alright. I pull up my phone grid. Not much to see here. You're right about that. Hey, Isbal, how's it going tonight? Hold on, let me get a shout out going. Thank you for the heckin' raid. How went... Oh, damn it. I saw earlier. You were playing Sunbreak today, right? You were definitely playing Monster Hunter. I think it was Sunbreak today. How went the hunting? Welcome to you and the raiders. We were playing some hecking Robotics Notes DaSH, which is the sequel to Robotics Notes. It's part of the SciDV series, which is the same series that includes the very much better known Steins Gate games. And yeah, that's what we got going on here. Sundays are our visual novel games generally, visual novel days generally. Hunts are great, just got done. Cool. I'll be back to hunts Tuesday. We're doing 2 days of this because we usually do Saturday, Sunday, but yesterday was the Splatfest. Kind of slow grinding. I feel that. I'm still grinding out every hunting horn, and it's slow going, but we're almost there. We only need 2 more types of afflicted materials, but like 30 of each of them. But as soon as I get those, we'll be done with every single hunting horn until they add more. Then I'll have to worry about that. Oh no, we still need mantles. We still need a mantle from Lunagaron and oh, I forgot what the Magnamalo's name is. The MR100 Magnamalo. Then we'll be done. It's still taking a while. But glad to hear the grind's going well. What kind of pain is the next event? Oh man, it's gonna be something, I'm sure. Alright, so we tried 2. Oh, technically we didn't try Front of the Man from the Sea Statue, but we were there to begin with. Scorned Magnamalo. Yes, there you go. I need one more. Well, then we work on trying to get all the armors done, so I'll need more, but it's fine. This place looks suspicious to me. Ah, you say that, but... Isn't that... Junachan, you're the only one concerned about that? Junatan and Mr. Candy. I like how people just call him Mr. Candy now. What's wrong, Junachan? Oh, Yashio-kun. Whoa! Couture. This game is cute. It's mostly fun slice of life, but any game in the SciDV series will have at least some dips into depression. The first game definitely had some moments. This one hasn't yet, but this is our first day of it. Like it's we've only been playing for 3 hours, so it hasn't had a chance to dip into depression. So far, the robotics versions of the games aren't as bad. Steins Gate can get dark. The Chaos games can get only dark. There's only darkness there. There's barely any light. So, you know. Huh? A tanned cat-eared maid. This is too good. The vibrant and colorful maid outfit brings out your healthy skin tone, and then the cat ears give you this indescribable devilish vibe. What? If anybody here knows Steins Gate, this is Daru. Like, the pro tag of this game now is Daru. I mean, we're splitting it with Kai, but, you know. But, like, years later. This game takes place in 2020, so quite a bit older than he was in Steins Gate. Furthermore, your scared little eyes make me want to protect you. If you're doing that on purpose, Juntan, you're a monster. Please say the line, Meowster, I'm hungry, Nyan, while you're in that outfit. Put your hands up like kitten paws, too, please. Daru is maximum Daru. What? Meowster, I'm hungry, Nyan. Meowster, I'm hungry, Nyan. Meowster, I'm hungry, Nyan. Perfect. Okay, Meowster will get you anything you want. Do you want takoyaki? A candied apple? What about some pierogi chap? I don't even know. Dog food brand that top breeders are... What? Daru. It's not even cat food. If he's gonna make... Hashida-san, throw her a bone. Look, Jun-chan's scared. Huh? Ah, crap, what was I thinking? I just couldn't contain myself when faced with such destructive power. I'm sorry. You're a funny man, Hashida-san. I wasn't really trying to be funny. Wasn't he, though? Anyway, what were you guys debating about, Jun-chan? Oh, Mr. President wants me to do a karate kata demonstration. Kata? Why not? That should be easy enough for you, Jun-chan. I can't possibly perform a kata in front of a crowd, let alone in this outfit. Huh? You mean he wants to do it in the cat-ear maid outfit? That's what Mr. President said. If you're going to do it, you might as well stand out. Perform in that outfit and there's no way you won't be the center of attention. He's right, but she also doesn't want to do it. That's right. Good idea. Mr. Candy pats himself on the back for his own proposal. Juntan, on the other hand, is completely against the idea. And once you've completed your kata, you should say that line. What was it? I'm hungry, Nari? Something like that? I'm hungry, Nyan. That's it. No way, I can't do this. Jun-chan. I assume she's just gonna leave. Jun-chan literally runs away from Mr. Candy's Pawahara. Actually, this is probably Sekuhara too. It used to mean sexual harassment, or to sexually harass someone in Japan. The majority of it refers to men to women, but women to men and to the same gender also count as Sekuhara. Another way of saying power harassment, mainly used as a work environment, where the person with authority mentally or physically harasses those under them in a way that goes beyond what's necessary. Yeah, he's... they're not... It is probably both. Juna-chan never changes, does she? Mr. Candy sighs. It's a shame that they have to have a word for both. What's Jun-chan like in the office? She's very good at her job, but we can't seem to do much about her personality. I wish she'd be a little more confident. Huh? I figured this guy was just a brute, but I guess he is thinking about his employees in his own way. Isn't Jun-chan heading up the Battle Robots event? She is. It's also the main attraction of the festival. She seems to be working hard on it too, but I can tell from the tone of his voice that things haven't necessarily been going smoothly. Well, I hope she makes some progress by working on the festival. And that's what we need you both to stop Koki Mijima's ambitions. I'm counting on you too. He once again pushes the work on us, lets out a joyful laugh, and exits stage right. Koki Mijima's ambitions, huh? If what we've seen so far is the extent of his ambitions, I don't see a problem. Actually, I welcome it. Hey, Yoshio-kun, I've been thinking, maybe there's no need to stop Koki Mijima. Are you crazy? Who knows what could happen next? Personally, he seems like the kind of guy I could have a nice drink with. Maybe this version of him, but not much of a drinker, though. Yeah, enough silliness. Come on, let's go find the geotag. Huh? Oh, that's right. I hold up my phone droid. Anything? Not much here. What about you? Nothing over here. Do we have to go back? You already said the statue didn't have anything. Gotcha. Maybe we're just not supposed to find anything? I don't know. Let's search somewhere else. Or maybe we're supposed to search all three and then go to another one. Oh, we have one choice left. Let's go. we find anything here? What's up? Is that? I traced the trajectory of Yashio-kun's finger with my eyes. There I see a lightly tanned and rather tough-looking middle-aged man. He's aiming a gun. He squints his eyes, his fierce gaze piercing the target in front of him. His eyes are that of a beastly predator. He has hunted down many a prey in his days. It shows in his eyes. Even from this distance, I can sense the tension on his fingertip as it hooks around the trigger. And then, just as it feels like time has stopped, there's a loud pop as he pulls the trigger. Ah, damn it! Oh, really? Too bad, you missed. Damn, one more try, one more try. Are you serious? That was your 10th try. The next one would be your 11th. A fisherman can't ever go home empty-handed. Aren't you Subaru-kun's dad? What? Yeah, bad dad time. The middle-aged man dramatically bends backward and turns around. So this guy's the Robot Club president's father, eh? And now that I think about it, his unfriendliness reminds me of him very much. You're from the Robot Club. Yashio. Kaito Yashio. Ah, the man looks troubled and starts scratching his head. Do you like festivals? No, this isn't what it looks like. This is, us trying to contribute to the revitalization of the island. Subaru-kun must get his insecure side from his father. Don't tell Subaru about this. I know, I won't tell him. Okay. His shirt is cool, yeah. Anyway, are you touring the festival as well, Yashio-kun? No, I'm actually looking for something. Haven't you heard about Kokimijima from Subaru-kun? Kokimijima? No, he doesn't talk much at home. I can't imagine why he wouldn't talk much with his bad father. Are father and son relationships all like this? Can't quite relate. He appeared in the middle of the festival last night, like really big in the sky. So now we're looking for things that he set up around the island. That's what you're looking for, eh? The problem is that geotags are invisible to the naked eye. Geotags? Never mind. Here, they look like this. It's faster to show rather than tell. I pull out my phone droid and lift it up. When you look through the phone droid like this, you can see and download various pieces of information that have been embedded into a particular location. That's what geotags are. Wait. Something wrong? No. Something's nagging at me. That felt strange. Let's take another look. This is... Let me see. I see an AR marker-like symbol facing south. Uchigaoka Park! Well, what's the matter? Thanks to you, we have a lead. Thank you. Huh? Oh. Okay. Hashida-san. I'm on it. Wonder what would happen if we went there first. We borrow a company car from Space Candy and managed to get to our first point of interest, but... So this is Uchigaoka Park. Going by its name, I expected there to be all kinds of things related to space, but instead it's just an open field. This place doesn't match its name at all. Why is it called Uchigaoka? Well, look over there. I follow after Yoshio-kun into the park. There I find... Ah, it's a rocket launch pad. Bingo. I can see Jax's rocket launch pad in Minamitane from here too. Japan... Oh, where is it, JAXA? Town located in the south of Tanegashima, Kagoshima. As of March 2018, its population is 5,600. In 1943, guns were introduced for the first time in Japan here from the Portuguese who landed at Cape Kadokura, which is on the far southern part of the island. It also hosts the Tanegashima Space Center, which is a rocket launch station. Visitors come from off the island when rockets are launched a few times each year. It maintains the fastest shipment speed for Koshihikari rice due to its farmlands being gifted with amazing weather. A park located in Minamitane-cho, where city locals can relax. It features a rocket launch viewing location, and many people from off the island visit on rocket launch days. There's an observatory located on the park which features the perfect view for rocket launches. Lots of folks come here to watch the rocket launches. They set up tents and everything. People are off limits within a 3-kilometer radius of the launch pad during a rocket launch. Uchigaoka Park is a spot where people can safely watch rocket launch into space at a close proximity.
そんなことより早く
Anyway, we should hurry up and find the activation switch. There should be an AR marker somewhere around here. Augmented reality. Technology to display digital information. A typical example of this are apps that can set virtual effects and letters over an image taken from a camera. For a second I thought I saw part of the ground light up.
ありましたか
Did you find something?
いや、まだ
Oh, no, not yet. I inch closer to it and realize there's a metallic object on the ground. What could it be? I slowly reach my hand towards it. Whoa! Oh, is it still raining monopoles? What's wrong? Oh, I almost fell over. No biggie.
気をつけてください
Please be careful.
すまんすまん
Sorry. What is this thing? First glance it looks like an ordinary chunk of metal, but is it electrified? Ooh. The sparkling stops after I wrap it with a towel. Talk about a rare find. I should take it back to Tokyo and look into it further. Maybe I can use it for the development of you-know-what. I don't, actually.
そっちはどうです
How are you doing over there?
あちょい待ち
Oh, hold on.
今
I'm
見せ
still
ると
looking
こだか
around.
ら
Let's see. I hope it's not quite as... First 100% domestically produced liquid fuel rocket, successfully developed by NASDA, in operation from 1994 to 1999. Oh man, finding these is always a bit of a pain. I feel like zooming in's the way to go, but... You'd think it would either be sky or on the monument. Ah, it's on the monument. See, like, if you zoom out, you can't see that. Technically, like, you can't even target it. Alright, well, we found it pretty quick. Status busy. Turn off geotag? There it is!
本当に
Yeah, ultra hard to find tags again. Really? Now, if I just turn this thing off...
スイッチ解除しましたか
Did you deactivate the switch?
それなんだけど
Well, about that. Do we really need to go out of our way to find them?
今更何
What are you talking about? Of course we do! I mean, it's not like anyone's getting hurt. Yet.
そんなこと言って
This is about the carrier maids, isn't it? Jeez, come on. Go ahead and turn it off. Darn. Fine, I'll do it. Young man, you lack imagination. But I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Hey, entertain me, please. Alright, man. We getting trophies tonight? Okay.
これといって何
Nothing's happening.
とりあえず
Let's try going back to Nisho no Mote. Are we going back the way we came? Took us more than an hour just to get here.
仕方ないでしょ
We don't have a choice. There's nothing else to see here.
何もないし
I guess he's right. We accomplished our goal, and I even found something interesting. I chased after Yashio-kun, who hurriedly returns to the car. Getting all these trophies late in the month is going to boost how many I got. I've only gotten trophies. I haven't actually played any like PS4 games off camera, because this month's been all Monster Hunter and Xenoblade. So all the trophies I've gotten this month have just been visual novel trophies. Oh, welcome back. And I still have more trophies than I got last month. I knew it. When we returned to the festival, all of the Carrier maids are gone. Looks like you found Kokimijima's switch. Everyone's super happy thanks to you guys. Like, before tonight, I was already at 30 trophies this month, and that's just from Somnium Files. I, for one, am disappointed. You don't have to be that disappointed. Naitan and Yashio-kun look at each other and shrug. How could I not be disappointed? Carrier maids are a dime a dozen in Akihabara and have become part of the city scenery. A maid... describes the whole district around Akihabara Station. This area suffered a lot of fires during the Edo era. To protect against fire, the land was left open by a fire team called Akiba Daigon. Also, hey, Bob, how's it going? Welcome to Backplane in the chat.
Or hell.
You see how this star should be good, so it can PSN. Yep. Welcome, Potions. Hope you've been having a good night. We just found the first geotag that made it... So, Kokimijima's back, and he wants to take over the world by causing chaos. So the first thing he did is make it so all women appeared in cat-maid outfits. And we're playing the game as Daru. So we had to go find a geotag to turn off the cat ear outfits, and we just did that. So yeah, we're playing as 25-year-old Daru, who's shown up here for reasons we don't know yet. But yeah, nobody's calling him Daru yet. They're calling him by his full name, which is strange to me, but we don't know why he's here, but we know he's here for some sort of mission that he's not talking about. It was created by the Meiji era. From that it was called Hara Field of Akiha, which later became Akihabara. After the black market following the war, it became a city of electronics that represents Tokyo. Now it's a city of Moe. Where's the set on timeline? It's the most future game we've played. It takes place 6 months after the previous game, and it's still in 2020. So the end of the previous game was 6 months ago. That's when they saved the world from Kokimijima. But he's apparently back, and instead of he's destroying the world, he wants to cause chaos by putting girls in cat maid outfits. Also, his Twitter may have some names you recognize, like Mayushi, and definitely not Luca. Chronologically, of the ones that we've played, this is the most current, the most future. It's got a Hoyoin Kyoma bot. It's got Shining Finger, Kuri Gohan, and Kamehameha. That's all we got for now. But yeah, his Twitter is filled with the squad, which is great. But in Tanegashima, the fact that all these folks were forced to wear them against their will is a big moe factor. But there's one thing we learned from today, which is Kimijima is going to keep tossing stuff like this our way, right? Right, and there's going to be a switch associated with whatever it is every time. Yeah, even if it's on Twitter, it's nice to see the gang. I agree. How do we know this? Remember the matchlock robot hovering over the festival venue? Even after we turn the switch off, that thing is still there, which means the switch we turned off is only associated with the cat ear maid outfits. It bothers me that we're constantly on the defensive. Well, there's not much we can do about that. He's the one making all the first moves. Things are getting rather hectic, aren't they? Oh yeah, this guy's back too. Oh, it's so weird to see him in like a Hawaiian shirt, but he's legitimately just here recuperating. He's here recovering. Yeah, we did play a bit as Kai as well, so it seems like it's Kai and Daru this time around. Oh yeah, so we still have Kai's parents. He was the guy who ran the robotics industry testing department. But, like, he ended up being a good guy who was fighting against the influence of Kokimijima taking over and making things bad, but they basically framed him as the villain for, like, 97% of the game. Does he own it? I thought he was just the research and development guy. I didn't think he actually owned it. Hold on. Nope, doesn't say here. I swear he was just the R&D head guy, but he was still a higher up for sure. It still bothers me that I'm older than him. Look at this man. I am older than him. I was born 3 years before this guy. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I need to blow my nose in fury. Like 3 years older than the guy with gray hair who's painted as like the old guy of the game. I hate it. Blow that nose. Get angry. Do we have old here? Oh, it's probably like on like bits or something. Turn around to find Sawada-kun standing there. Oh, Sawada-kun. Yeah, I really didn't expect this to happen. Also, we know that Daru and Sawada know each other, but Daru doesn't want other people to know about it. Daru's definitely hiding something about why he's here, and even we, the player, don't know yet. So, that's true. Mr. Candy's 45 makes me feel a bit better. Something wrong?
Yeah.
Not at all. It just seems like someone's having a lot of fun. Both of Sawada-kun's hands are filled with all manner of treats. Candied apples, small castella cakes, anything and everything from the vendors. Hiccups. Does it look like that? Yes, very much so. Well, I might as well have a little fun since I'm here. Oh man, they had a... I'll post the opening on the Discord later, but in the opening movie they do the usual bit where they show each character, when they showed Daru, he was surrounded by the cogs that were all over the Steins Gate opening, and it even flashes to his old outfit. He has a new outfit, which I can't show you right now, but it even flashed to his old outfit. It's like, I appreciate it. Thank you, game. Oh yeah, I'm sure something bad's gonna happen. I mean, we have Ko Kimijima, but like, instead of trying to like kill people, so far he's just kind of entertained people. But it's only day 1, so who knows? The weather reports, yeah. Swada-kun says as he keeps snacking away. Would you like one? He even offers to share. No, don't mind me. Didn't you say you were in the middle of rehab? Compared to Tokyo, this place is warm and relaxing. There's a lot of nature here too. Although there are some drawbacks, the fact that I can't find any high-quality macaroons is a letdown. But other than that, it's the perfect place for rehab, he says before halting his munching. His eyes drop to the ground. Plus, she's here. Who? Misaki Senomiya. Oh, Misaki Senomiya. If I remember correctly, she was the pilot of the giant spider-like robot during that fateful incident. The former PR person for the exoskeleton company and a hug test pilot. Wrong button. Oh, helpful unlimited gear. I forgot that's what it stood for. Power-assisted suit released by the exoskeleton company. Mainly aids in movement by attaching to your legs' arms. Jumping from on the robot boom of the late 2010s, it received worldwide praise, largely provided to welfare-type corporations, but also used by police units and militaries. It used graphene, a material that won the Nobel Prize in 2010, to enhance weight reduction and raise durability. It was made widely available for a cheap price, which helped with its success. By 2015, it sold 1 million units, and by 2018, it sold a remarkable 3 million units. However, in 2019, it was reported that the exoskeleton company covered up a major error within Hug, resulting in 100 accidents over the span of 3 years. Digital immortality. Yeah, how do you fight that? We haven't seen her or Michi yet. The thing is, we thought we had beaten him in the first game, but the assumption now is that like he had some sort of digital backup that activated after a time or something. So you're familiar with her? Of course, she's a major hot... Daru gonna Daru. I remember talking about her in front of Yuki and making her jealous. Even though at this point we know he has a wife and a daughter. It was hard trying to convince her that I was joking. Yeah. I ended up having to buy her an expensive cake from her favorite bakery just to appease her. On that day I vowed to never bring up real women in the house ever again. Yeah, the system, they are this. I heard she was found to be unfit of mind and put on probation. She's here going through rehab, right? For people who have committed a crime, done to rehabilitate criminals to society, regardless of if they are underage or not. Prohibition is carried... Oh, probation, sorry, not prohibition, very different. Carried out by volunteer mentors and probation officers. Didn't stay dead when they killed him in the internet Digimon. Yeah. So I assume as long as he's got backups, but this version of him definitely seems less... immediately threatening. Like, he showed up and everyone that knew him was like, because like 6 months ago he tried to destroy half the population of the world by opening a black hole in space. That's not good. But all he's done so far is made a holographic transformer mecha appear above this and make it appear that all women who showed up to the festival wore cat ear maid outfits, which is so far drastically less evil? So far. Wait a second, Senomiya? Where have I heard that name before? Misane is Aki-chan's older sister. Yashio-kun instantly catches on to my curiosity and provides an answer. Oh, also, Kaito is studying to be an astronaut now. Because all Kaitos have to want to be an astronaut. It's required. Also thus his shirt that says Space Wanderer. Misaki Senomiya was being controlled by Ko Kimijima to carry out Project Atom. And the ones who stopped them were her sister, Akitan, and her childhood friend, Yashio-kun. What sort of drama was happening behind it all? This is too much to think about right now, so I won't go down that rabbit hole. It's not something an outsider like me should get too invested in. I really like casual Sawada though, for some reason. Oh, what did he do now? I got Twitter open too. What did he do? Gotta scroll a little ways. I don't actually see anything from him. Was it earlier? How did I not notice that? When did he post that? It's really cool. Why do I not see that? Okay, my Twitter was behind. I'll refresh it later. Yeah, no, I see it on Discord. Really good. And the answer of why I don't see it is my Twitter just didn't fully refresh, and that's fine. Damn. As much as I love when he does like current stuff like hours after it releases on a trailer, I love the old digs because they're all good. They're all good. That's very good though. Man, who would have thought that the Mr. Yeah, see, Sawada knows. He keeps calling him Mr. DaSH, I think.
それにしてもまさかこんなところでミスターダッシュ
Yeah, Mr. DaSH, and this is called Robotics Notes DaSH. So I'm pretty sure, and we know DaSH was the name he used in Robotics Notes 1 when we only knew him online. It's Hashida.
橋田さん
I didn't think I'd run into you here, Hashida-san. 10th of Biking in Fear. Oh, yeah, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Just all Bikins. You said that yesterday, too.
それだけ驚いた
I'm just that surprised. Sawada-kun says as he fills his mouth with Castella. So, why are you actually here on the island? I'm just a man on vacation. I have a hard time believing that a person like you would come all the way here just to vacation all by yourself. You have to have another objective. I want to know what it is too, to be fair. By the way, Sawada-kun, who's taking care of the company and all the business contracts? Maybe he is more important in the business than I thought he was just R&D, but maybe he really is higher up. Maybe he really is.
もちろん
Needless to say, I've been keeping in touch with my people periodically.
そっか
I see. In that case, I may need to ask for your help. Is that okay? He's in a Hawaiian... Yeah, he's recovering from grievous injuries. Does that have anything to do with our future activities?
そうね
Also, potions, the greatest interactions are absolutely Daru and Fuka. It's a Frau, not Fuka, wow. Daru and Frau. They're the same person. They're the same person. They speak the same language. 100%. And even everyone around them's like, those two get along just a little too well. She was head of PR specifically, but I swear he was head of R&D, and we all know how great my memory is, so you know, maybe he's not, but I swear he was. They are absolutely too powerful. Yeah. If everything goes well, we could use it, but if we make the wrong move, it could be disastrous. Let's see. Understood. Please let me know if you need anything. I'll assist you in any way that I can. See, like, they know each other, and clearly...
トンクス
Tonks. I'll tell you more about it when the appropriate time comes. I understand. Well, I've got some errands to run, so pardon me, errands to run. Yeah, more food to eat. Not that I blame him. Sawada-kun bows and walks away. I watch him to see where he's headed, only to find that he makes a straight line towards a shaved ice stand. Yeah, important errands to run. Like he said. Yeah, I guess he's still hungry. He's gonna turn out like me if he keeps eating sweets like that.
しか沢田
Wait, was Sawada-kun always like this? Yeah, this for sure. No, maybe he's been holding back this whole time, so it's all pouring out now? A rebound effect. He's in a tricky position himself, so he must have been in a very stressful environment. A person like me, who never puts himself in stressful situations, yeah, never, I'm sure, would never have to worry about stuff like that. Oh, right. Speaking of,
思うんだけど
so I was thinking that Kokimijima might be bugged. A flaw or error in a program or a computer. Also another word for insect.
しかしたらバグ
Bugged?
だってさ
Think about it. Isn't all this stuff kind of petty, considering his personality?
それは
Well,
まあもうちょっと様
we'll
子
have to see more to determine it for certain.
なんとも
If he is indeed bugged, this is going to be a pain in the ass.
どっちにしても
Either way, our mission is to find the geotags. Want to get going? We're still doing this.
そりゃそうでしょ
Of course.
僕も沢田
I'd like to enjoy some of the festival like Sawada-kun.
君島公
Once we stop Kokimijima, you can have all the fun you want. And so Yashio-kun took me all over the place, but at the end of the day, we were unable to find any other geotags. Actually, it kind of feels like we spent most of our time in transit.
明日はちゃん
You
と
better
起きてくださいね
wake up on time tomorrow. Alright, if it's been a time skip, I don't think we have anything new. Oh no, there's some stuff. Okay. Oh, because we were... Okay. Found you, just followed. Yep, thanks, followed you back. Most people at the Robot Club, nice to meet you. Yep, we read these from his point of view. We read those ones, escaped. This should be the new one. They call it the Wazakia Gun Festival. I'm gonna get that wrong every time. Well, it feels like the robots are more important. Still, the Speed Stag robot is incredible. Kinda feels like the Odaiba Expo, seeing Super Gun Build 1, Speed Stag, and the Matchlock robots all together. It's important to check geotags, but also gotta keep an eye out for the JAXA exhibitions too. I heard there are Hayabusa 2 related displays too. When was the Hayabusa 2 launched again? 12/3/2014, so about 6 years ago? Feels like only yesterday. 6 years have flown by. So smart! I want to be an astronaut, so stuff like this is nothing really. Hello from Space Candy! The Wazaika Gun Festival has begun. This year features 2 weeks of festivities with a gun phase and robot phase. And the Space Candy's direct sales store will be there as well. A 2-week party on the island for participants from all over the world. It generated some excitement, but is that really it? Festival starts the main production using AR. Oh, it's going on for 2 weeks. These ones we read, because it should be the same as when we were Daru. Alright, cool. I yell at Hashida-san's broad back as he leaves the festival grounds, only to receive a wave back without turning around. Is he really going to be okay? But judging by what happened today, our situation doesn't seem to be too urgent. I guess I'll have to deal with this bizarre buddy for a while longer. Partner or teammate. Movies and shows that feature a pair working together are often referred to as buddy-type series. Oh, big brother, you must be exhausted. Hey, Irie-chan. And of course, Irie's outfit is back to normal. Would you have preferred if I still looked like a maid? Was I making a disappointed face just now? I didn't mean to. No way, don't put me in a box with Hashida-san. I see. But if you actually like that kind of stuff, please let me know. I'll wear it at home. Irie says as she chuckles. She's become a little devil in the short time I haven't seen her. Big brother, are you going home now? Want to go together? Sorry, there's somewhere I want to swing by first. Akio-san's place? No? What made you think that? Because I feel like you guys haven't had much of a chance to sit down and talk since you've been back. I haven't. Honestly, even if I did have a sit-down conversation with Akio, I wouldn't know what to talk about. Hasn't even been that long. We didn't see each other for 6 months, that's it. But because we were always together, maybe the little bit of time that we were separated was enough to change something between us. There's someplace I'd like to visit alone, so if you don't mind, could you go on back home without me? Okay, I'll see you at home. Perhaps Irie sensed something in my tone. She nods her head, and without objecting further, I watch Irie walk off towards the parking lot, and then I head to a certain place. Ah, the store. Nope. By the time I get there, the sky has already turned orange. Long time no see, Mizuka-san. 7 months ago, Mizuka-san, Misane's friend and someone who was like an older sister to me, passed away. The cause of her death was also the beginning of that loathsome incident. Her exoskeleton company branded hug went berserk. Huh? Yeah, even worse. Just as I'm about to offer her the flowers that I brought, I noticed that there are already flowers here. They look fresh. Someone must have come by in the last few days. Was it Akiho? Or maybe it was Michi. Or perhaps... I gently closed my eyes. And suddenly, Mizuka-san is there in front of me. She stands there with her usual ironic smile, the same one she always wore at the Irie General Store. A privately owned general store located near Central Tanegashima High School. Students frequently in the mornings during lunch breaks and after school. Operation hours 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Long time no see, Kai. Mizuka-san. What, is there something on my face? No, I'm just glad to see you're doing well. Are you an idiot? Dead people can't be doing well. Dead. That's right, Mizuka-san is dead. She's not here anymore. Jeez, wipe that frown off your face, will you? It's been 6 months already. Get over it. You can't just get over it like that. I don't even want to. A person's death isn't that easy to let go of, let alone when it's someone dear to you. Plus, you've already chosen your path. You don't need my help anymore. It's not true. There are lots of things I don't know yet. Is that so? Well, unfortunately for you, the passion accord is null and void. You have to figure things out on your own from now on. I know. It's too bad I won't get to see that priceless look on your face when you eat a passion fruit bun anymore. A passion fruit flavored bun sold at Irie General Store. Very few people buy it due to the taste. Kaito had a deal with Mizuka Irie, where if he ate one, she would give him one piece of information.
少し残念だけどね。
あれはもう
I've had more than my fair share.
そんなこと
You say that now, but you're going to miss it one day. It's just how life works.
なるもんだ
Is that really how it
人
works?
生ってのはそう
I
いう
don't
もんだ
understand yet.
とにかく
It's not a flashback, it's just in his head. He's basically just talking to her,
私のことなんて
her spirit, but like, it's very much internal. Anyway, you've already started walking towards your future. Forget about me already. Adults always contradict themselves. Just a second ago, she said I'd missed the passion fruit bun, but now she expects me to forget about her.
あ、それから
Oh, and take care of Misa for me? I think the person who's most affected by my death is Misa.
分かったよ
I'm on it.
それともう一つ
Yeah.
秋のことちゃんと
And
して
one
あ
more
げな
thing.
よ
Treat Aki well, will ya?
そんな
Come
顔する
on,
な
be a man.
男だろそれじゃあね
See you around, Kai.
しっかり頑張んなよ
You've got this. I know you do. Mizuka-san says what she wanted to say, then disappears from the back of my eyelids. She's so selfish. She always disappears suddenly.
また来るよ
I'll swing by again, Mizuka-san. I whisper before leaving the sorrowful cape behind. Yeah, happy times. Ugh, it's so hot. I mean, I feel that. The next day, the sunshine of Tanegashima is still way too much for a city boy like me. The only saving grace is the strong wind. Tanegashima is apparently known for the island as the Island of Wind. It's constantly windy around here. So fortunately, it doesn't feel as hot as it could, but it doesn't make the sunshine any less painful.
暑いのはみんな
Everyone's in the same boat.
同じじゃ
Not exactly. Unlike you, I'm wearing heavy armor. It's not easy for me to take off said armor since it's made of fat.
それだけ汗
If you're sweating that much, maybe you'll lose some weight.
どんだけ汗
No matter how much I sweat, that only means I'm losing fluids. That doesn't count as weight loss.
おしっこいっぱいして
You don't get skinny by peeing a lot, do you? Same concept.
別に胸張っ
I'm
て
not sure if that's something you should be proud of. I still like Weed Man in the background. It's been 3 days since we met, but I feel like Yashio-kun's already lost all sense of restraint with me. But I prefer that to being treated with some odd sense of respect just because I'm an adult. Of course, I have my communication skills to thank for breaking down the walls between us. Welcome, we got all sorts of delicious foods here. Come try some. There's always indoors. Yeah, he's always got AC too. You're an energetic voice that seems to ignore the summer heat. That voice could only belong to one person. Ah, Kai! Akitana is standing in front of a stall, waving her hand vigorously. Oh, Hashida-san! Mikari-mo-san? A word used to give a greeting, like good morning, hello, good evening, etc. in Tanegashima dialect.
もっこりぞうさん
What did Mo-san do now? No, it's Mikari-mo-san. It means good morning in Tanegashima dialect.
あそうなん
Oh, is that right? Whew, glad Mo-san is okay then.
じゃあ改め
In
ま
that
して
case, Mikari-mo-san to you as well. Too bad.
あ
Huh? No cat ears today, huh?
耳
Bummer.
じゃないんか残念
The look.
まだ言ってる
You're still saying that? You really need to get over it. That was only yesterday. Akidan starts fidgeting at the mere mention of yesterday's events. I'm sure that's going to be a dark memory for her. I mean, the only reason I was able to cope yesterday is because other people were dressed the same way. It's not like she was wearing it IRL, but I guess that's not the issue here.
でも絶対集客力
I really think it'd improve sales here.
そうだ
Oh, I know. Maybe I should pitch the idea to the manager. Please don't. Akitan's cheeks redden and puff up. She's cute when she gets embarrassed. Curse you, Yashio-kun. He's blessed with such an adorable childhood friend, yet he's still allowed to hang out with cuties like Juntan, Frautan, and Irie-tan. Anyway, since you're here, why don't you get something to eat?
そういえば食べ物
That's right, this place serves food. With what happened yesterday, I didn't have a chance to eat. What about you, Kai? Did you eat yet already?
まあ軽くは
Yeah, a little, but I guess I'll take you up on your offer since I'm here and all. Sweet. Akitan works at a local cuisine restaurant. Apparently they serve combo meals during lunch hours too. I hear they're closing the main store during the festival and focusing on this food stand. Here's the menu. When I look at the menu, I see they have a pretty decent lineup despite being a food stand. Since the main restaurant is nearby, they can use its larger kitchen for preparing food, she says.
なんかいっぱいあって
There's so much to
迷う
choose from. I can't decide.
アキちゃんのおすす
Do you
め
have any
は
recommendations, Aki-chan? If you're not too hungry, our mackerel sandwiches are pretty good. The BLTs are good too.
なんか普通のメニュー
Those don't really strike me as local cuisine. Kai's probably tired of that stuff. He has a point. You should try our Zako burger, Hashida-san. Means blue sprat in the Tanagashima dialect. The best season for catching is said to be early summer, before egg-laying period. Zako is eaten in many ways, such as sashimi, tempura, karage, stewed, etc.
ザコ
Zako? Hey, is that supposed to be a diss?
そうじゃなくて
No, it refers to a round of herring.
種子島
On Tanagashima, we call round herrings Zako. Yep, we mince the round herring and cook it like a burger patty. Then we make a sandwich out of it. Tastes better than it sounds. Ah. Let's see, what else? We also have ago katsu and ago pasta, another name for flying fish. They are called this in Kyushu and Kansai regions. Ago dashi broth is very popular and is said to have a more delicate and rich taste over dried anchovies and bonito flakes.
アゴ
Ago?
トビウオのことです
Better known as flying fish. Ah, now that she mentions it, I remember my waifu telling me that flying fish are called ago in Kyushu. Of course he'd refer to her as his waifu. I heard about it when we were talking about ago broth. The ago pasta is especially tasty. The picture in the menu shows an oil-pickled piece of flying fish on top of what looks like pepperoncino pasta, garnished with what looks like fish flakes. Whoa, this does look good.
ねえこれ
So, are you the one cooking all this, Akitan? Why, of course I am. She says proudly before immediately curling up. It's what I wish I could say, but I'm just a waitress. The manager's our chef. I'm hoping to get to work in the kitchen eventually. Akitan looks discouraged. It's apparently from her body language that this is no easy goal to achieve.
いうかさ
By the way, I've been wondering for a while now, what made you want to work here? Why? Well, that's because they were hiring. Oh man, I feel that too.
おじさんにお願いして雇ってもらったんじゃない
Excuse me, didn't you ask your dad to get them to hire you?
愛知バイトなら
There's gotta be a bunch of other places hiring, right?
それこそ家から
There
近い
had to have been places closer to home in Nakatane, and to be honest, restaurants just don't really fit your image, Aki-chan. A town located in central Tanagashima, Kagoshima. As of February 2018, the population is around 8,100 people. The Noma area features City Hall and access to the National Highway and Prefectural Road. Thanks to Tanagashima Airport, it hosts air entrance to the island. On the west side of the island is the Nagahama Coast, which is about 12 kilometers long, a famous surf point which attracts surfers from all over the country. Well, that's... Akitan's expression darkens. I get it, so that's how it is.
そういや秋田
By the way, Akitan, got any aspirations for the future? I figured I'd give it a shot. Aspirations?
そう
Yeah, Yashio-kun wants to become an astronaut, right? What about you, Akitan? My aspirations? Yeah, in the first game, all of her goals were finish robot for Robot Club. And now that happened. Now that he mentions it, I don't know what your plans are either. You always talked about completing Gun Build, but guess that's become a reality, right? Gun Build, the project to build a life-size model of the heroic robot gun barrel. Let's build a life-size gun barrel project, known as Gun Build Project for short. This is the main goal and reason of existence for the Central Tanagashima High Robot Club. Misaki Sanemiya started planning it when she was a sophomore. This project started in 2011 and was taken over by the successors of the Robot Club. In 2019, Gun Build 1, based off the original design, was completed. Furthermore, they created a newly designed Gun Build 2 and displayed it at the Robot Expo in 2020. Hey, it's Michi! AKA the Gun Build Project. The Central T Robot Club aspired to build a life-size gun barrel since its inception. The life-size gun barrel prototype number 1, or the incomplete Gun Build 1, and its successor, Gun Build 2. Akitan's dream was to complete it at all costs. But that dream was realized when that fateful incident took place. She did more than complete it, she even fought against a certain group's evil ambitions and crushed them. What's more satisfying than that?
ね
What do you do after you save the world, I guess? So what's the big dream now? Well, that's... man. This really is just the... growing up kinda sucks. The game, isn't it? Akitan falters and looks at Yashio-kun with upturned eyes.
飽きちゃん
Aki-chan? Who cares about that? So, what are you gonna have? Did you pick what you want? Huh? Oh, then I'll have the BLT.
じゃあ僕は
I'll have the Zako burger, Ago pasta, and this Ano sweet potato pie.
そんなに
You're eating that much?
いやー
Well, I haven't had a decent meal in a while. Got it. So that's one BLT, one Zaku burger, one Agua pasta, and Ano sweet potato pie for dessert. I'll be right back with your orders. It's like the hero opens an item shop. Kinda, yeah. Seeing Akitan turn around in a hurry, I found myself convinced. My hunches are spot on. Too bad.
秋田も大変だ。
Poor Akitan.
何がです
What do you mean?
いいんや。
Oh,
こっちのことだ。
nothing.
ほ
Huh. I feel like everybody in this game has. Sorry for the wait. Here's your food. Ooh. Just a full fish on top of the pasta, though. Like the burger, I get. Fine. It's a ground up mackerel, grilled and fried like a burger patty, topped with cheese, tomato, and what looks to be like breaded anchovies. A sweet potato pie, a plate of pasta with lime, tomato wedge. It looks like it might have some like fish made into the pasta, along with some, I'm gonna guess like cilantro or something, with just a whole fish on top. You know what? It's very fishy. I feel like that's one of the key things I'd have a problem with if I ever went to Japan, is I know there's a lot of seafood in that diet, and I just don't really like the sea. I don't think you're supposed to eat the fish on top of it, I'm guessing. I'm guessing that, or maybe it's supposed to like, I don't know. Because there's clearly fish inside the pasta. You can see it. There's clearly fish inside the pasta. So is it just decoration? I don't know. Can't help but holler at the food place down in front of me. This is just a food stand. I wasn't expecting much in terms of quality, but
美味しそうでしょ。
looks good, right?
想像
You blew my socks off, Akitan. My socks!
でしょ。
Right? Our manager used to be a chef at a famous restaurant in Tokyo. I see. Honestly, I don't know if I can eat all this in this heat. But the beautiful presentation and appetizing aroma suddenly make me hungry. Well, that seafood lead the world in
どうぞ。
too much salt. Yeah. Alright. Kodemir. Demir means try this food out in Tanegashima dialect. Oh, we did. Short for Gunbarrel Prototype Model 2, its most significant feature is the monopole motor, which allows it to have incredible movement. It measures and controls its position in real time by using 3D scanning and IRUO's Street View function. The kill ballot system uses the controls set to perform movements based on pre-registered commands. It is powered wirelessly via a laser beam transmitter by using a laser gun mount power supplied from outside the robot. Thanks to AR, when viewed through IRUO, it displays gun barrel over the gun barrel to his body. The Tanegashima Robot Club, not Gun Robot Club, displayed gun build 2 at the Tokyo Expo in 2020, but it was damaged during the terrorist attack. Long things. But also, it's a new day, we gotta check Twitter. Yesterday was the 3rd anniversary of our meeting event for the first Akihabara Entertainment Cafe that Ferris produced. Mermaid plus Nyan Nyan. Thank you for coming, every Nyan. She started a Mermaid Cat Cafe. Who? Mermaid Cat Cafe. She's ascended. Ferris has ascended. She's become too powerful. It gives me chills to think that there are actually people who want any technology related to Kokimijima here. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Thank you, Hoyo and Kiyoma-bot. That's deep. What a lesson. I love that Luca responds to the bot. It's got bot in its name, and I love that they respond to the bot. I love it. I love it. ADV. Ferris would rather want the Robot Club kids from Tanegashima that saved the world, Nyan. I really felt their purity and hard work from the live commentary video, Nyan. TBH, they're cute, Nyan. I feel you! Thanks, Daru. In the end, the clever venture president turned out to also be a pervert. Don't categorize me with Daru, Nyan. I feel you. Mayushi lunch. Today I had the usual large karage meal at the place I always visit. Gotta work hard, Akio. There's so much to do. You got it, Os. Man, Irie with the Os. Thank you so much, Os. Gonna run for the man from the sea statue while the hard-hearted sergeant is out of sight. I said the man from the sea statue, but it was just a lie. Big brother is out today again. I guess I'll wander around the food court. Please come visit me. Thought I would find a direction if I came to the robot lecture venue, but I guess it's not that easy. Hey, isn't this Kokimijima? I wish we could follow those links. Who recorded that? A local person posted it on Twippo. Okay, damn, that's dangerous. Report it. Why? I thought he was dead. Wasn't the story that he disappeared 6 months ago? Why are you posting with permission, you jerk? As a person living in Kagoshima, my eyes are tearing up. Should I flee to the northeast for real? Thought that Kokimijima died like 10 years ago? What do you mean he's back? He's just data, right? Something like an AI. To me that means there could be many copies. I just called my friend in Tanegashima and they believed nothing was wrong. They live in Mitane, so they didn't hear that something happened because they weren't at the opening ceremony. Can someone point out the size of Ko-chan? Is he a giant or something? Mega Ko, huh? I heard him speak. It was a stereotypical villain monologue. Seems like part of the production. You twerp. You tweep is blowing up, Lololo. You famous now, Lololo. It's just a thing they did to hype up the festival using the incident from 6 months ago. People are overreacting. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a treasure hunting tour where you find stuff left by Kokimijima. That sounds fun. I want to try it, even if it's a joke. They made a model using data just for this? So much work. Could it all be fake? Maybe Kimijima doesn't exist and everybody was staged by someone from the Robot Club. Everything, even the battle at the Space Center, was all a show. Or maybe they had a movie script, and it was a promotion based off that? Lol, too easy. Here's my prediction. A movie adaptation will be announced a year from now. Wouldn't this have the opposite effect? I feel like less people will come to the festival. It's scary if it was really back. Talk about poor taste. Excuse me. Luca is too pure. Mayonnaise-san, yeah. But it's a fake mayo. It's true. Talking about Kimijima-kun, he's sleeping next to me right now. Speaking of, I thought Japan had reached peace when I saw a BL book about Ko-kun. Wow, was it Photoshop? Thanks for the fake news. Twitter, always good. Tags, we got theirs, got that one. There, we're good. Oh, Kodemi means enjoy, right? Someone already told you? Nah, context clues. No, but I can guess. Considering this has been going on since yesterday, I've already caught on. Well, then let's dig in. Ooh, I'm stuffed. You know, I'm gonna count this as a new scene. This is probably where we should end it. Also, I'm just noticing, we got some Upas. Got some Upa backpacks and some Sentai backpacks. Upa and Sentai, the only two things you clearly need. No Garo Froggy, but we got Upa. I didn't notice them at first because they were on the side, but they're there. But yeah, we're gonna end it here for now. But we're doing more of this tomorrow, so it'll be fine, right? More of this tomorrow. Tuesday's Monster Hunter, Thursday's Monster Hunter. Thursday should have a new event quest too. Well, I guess Wednesday would, but we won't be playing it Wednesday. There's a poll up. I say a poll, but it's really just a react to emotes up on the Discord for what we do Friday, and it looks like Yakuza's in the lead. It's either going to be Yakuza or Atelier Ryza 2. Yakuza's in the lead at the moment, but we'll see. I'm not going to cut it off early. Hey, it's actually the Darutaru. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, thank you all for watching, but we have some extra shoutouts too. We had Ark drop in their 13-month Tier 1. We had Fear drop in 33 months, which was the gifted sub from Grim. Izzy Isball drop in the Heckin' Raid, and of course, everybody in chat, hanging out, having a good time. I think we might be past the bear fights is the thing, though. The bear bit was really fun, but I think we were at the end of that when we finished, but it's been so freaking long, I don't remember. But I think we had wrapped up the bear stuff. Maybe there was like optional stuff left, but I think we did the story bit of it. I think. But I think that's about where we ended. I don't think we made any further progress past complete bear. But it's still been a little while, so it's going to be a good time. Could have been about stuff left. Oh, okay, cool. That works too. I'm down for it. Yeah. We had some good times tonight, but then Koki Mijimi showed up and just changed everyone into a cat girl outfit. But like, yeah, for sure. Still need to do the Mountain God quest. Oh, I definitely didn't do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Then we got more stuff to do there either way. But yeah. We got ourselves a monster, a quote. Oh, it doubled itself, but it's fine. A Discord. I knew I screwed something up when I set it up earlier, but it's fine. And yep. The quote didn't double, because that's the different bot. But yeah, either way. Thank you all for tuning in, thank you all for watching. This has been Viper's Viperland, and I'll see you all next time.
Hugabore!